personally think God answers black people's prayers first because he likes us a little bit more. But that's not what it really is. It's really because we know how to get his attention. See, white people, when y'all pray, y'all, oh, Father God, and the heavens pray that your day is going okay. We know how to get his attention. Lord, I come to you now, head bowed, knees bent. Not my mother, not my father, but it's me again, Jesus, standing in the need of prayer. You said you'll be a doctor in the sick room, a lawyer in the courtroom, Steph Curry from the 3-point line.
Get your tickets today by visiting ComedyZone.com or by clicking the link below. Don't miss your chance to see Vanessa, That Dude Breeze, and Jerry the Great.
You are now listening to the Dignified Delinquent. Hey, it's just sophisticated ignorance at best.
My name is Vanessa, and I ask tough questions.
It's your boy Breeze, and I got a story to tell.
Yep, it's your boy Jerry the Great, and you are tuned into a brand new episode of the Dignified Delinquents podcast. It feels good, but it feels like we've been gone for a minute. So in case you forgot while we were gone battling Hurricane Ian, I got my peoples in the motherfucking building. First and foremost, that girl Nessa to my left, what they do?
Hey everybody, I miss y'all so much. Y'all in the room, the cousins at home.
Yeah?
I did, yeah.
How long you been going? You been going about 2?
It's been 2.
About a month for you, damn near.
Please. Yeah.
3?
No.
Ashley,
her Ian.
Oh, 2. Okay, this is 3. Okay,
yeah.
I'm
Here we go.
More time on you.
But yeah, it's good to be back. It's good to be back in the room.
Welcome back.
Breeze.
Yo,
Big. Did you cut your hair down some?
Yeah, I did. I can't wait. I'm getting the edge tomorrow. Getting ready for the live shoot.
Get ready for the live what?
Shoot.
Why you cut your hair down?
Shoot. Cause I got tired of everybody asking me what I growing my dreads back. I just wanted that little,
It was mature.
You know what I'm saying? I wanted that little Bart Simpson little thing the kid just be doing, but that shit ain't for me. So I just cut that bitch down.
You look your age now. That's good. Yeah, you ain't out here running these streets.
Gray hairs on top poking out.
Yeah, the gray hair.
You wanna know something crazy? I had gray hairs in college, but nobody seen them because of dreads. Wow. I seen them. And the people that used to twist my head like, oh, you got grays in here. I had grays for me.
What they used to say, that mean you wise.
Yeah. Kid with that shit. Shut up.
You wise. You got a lot of wisdom. How y'all been, man? I ain't seen y'all in forever. In the month of Sundays, as your grandma says, it's good to see you.
Good to see y'all.
How you been?
Blessed. I can't complain.
Yeah?
Not at all. I'm staying sane. Not in vain. My life is not in vain. I ain't gonna rap though. I ain't gonna rap. If you want to hear me rap, go to the live show. Get the link down low. Now, if you listen to this on Saturday or Sunday before 7,
You got time.
You got a lot of time.
You got time.
You because people hit me up. Hey Jerry, I'm gonna see if I can make it out of my calendar. Like no, like nigga, you know now you can and cannot make it.
Exactly. Don't come over here.
You know now. Don't feed me no shit. 'Cause I'm just gonna send you the muscle emoji.
Oh, is that what you do?
You do that, I do this.
I ain't had nobody tell me that. Don't tell me that. If you my people, don't tell me that. I'm curious to see who's in the city who's actually gonna come out this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the first one, it was the first one.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? We've been doing this for another year now. So.
Yeah, it's been a year since we did it last.
I'm intrigued to see.
I'm excited about it, man. Shout out to my guy Bobby Brown. Shout out to my guy Rod Edwards. Bobby, go ahead, because you got some beef with Bobby.
Bobby, don't ever introduce us like that again. Appreciate the shout out, but don't ever.
I missed it.
What did he do? What did Bobby say?
I
got it. Hold on. Wait.
We go play.
Because Bobby, he was talking about us on his show.
Shade?
The Writers Block podcast.
Oh,
he
okay,
was giving us a shout out on his radio show, The Writers Block, and he wanted to promote the show because he works with the Comedy Zone where we're going to be. Yeah. And this is what Bobby said.
My guy Jerry the Great, him and the Dignified Delinquents, Nessa and Breeze, they're going to be doing their live show there October 9th, I believe. That's a Sunday. So go support them. I think it's either right after King Batch and right before DL Hughley.
So Bobby Breeze took issue with
this is Jerry and these are the Dignified Delinquents.
I'm Mr. Reference Manager, and he's not going up. Otis's face.
Appreciate it though.
Yeah, thank you, Bobby.
Thank you, Bobby. And Rod, my guy Rod too, man. We appreciate
you. He gave a little shout out too?
Yeah. You said
here was your antennas.
I've been trying to disconnect a little bit. Like, there's so much going on.
Not as much as you been tweeting. You been tweet.
I put stuff out.
Okay.
I don't receive too much
Oh,
stuff
so
back.
you put it and then put it down.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
I need to stop doing that.
Input, no output. No output, no input.
Correct.
Output, no input.
Output, no input.
One of them two.
Output, no input.
Correct.
Fuck around, find out. Y'all saw that video?
Yeah.
You can, how much, depending on how much you fuck around, you gonna find out. Now, Vanessa, you said you getting a new car? I read that.
Shit.
No.
I'm having car troubles right now, y'all. This time, okay, so for like the past 6 months, my car will act like it's not gonna start, but it'll start right back up.
Like 6 months though?
Yeah.
And you ain't take it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Because 6 months ago, I had another problem. You know what I'm saying? So one problem at a time. So anyways, I was out the other day and that bit wouldn't start. So I called my mans and said, hey, come jump me. He came and jumped me. Cool. And I was back in action for like 3 days. Then it happened again. I was like, come jump me. Came and jumped me again. Third time, nothing. So what it's doing, I've been researching the difference between a battery, starter, and alternator. I think it's the alternator, which is the most expensive of the three.
Yeah.
So my car ain't worth that much.
The alternator though, you got the charge when you jump in the car.
See, I don't. It's not the battery.
If I know,
Okay.
Look, you can see if the alternator's good. I don't know if it's you take the negative one off and the car continues to run. That means it's not the alternator.
Okay.
But if you take it off and it stops, it's the alternator because the alternator is what keeps the car going once you start it.
I didn't know.
So I don't know. I'm not gonna say
now it won't even jump.
Yeah, so
sound like that could be the battery.
That could be the battery too, because my car did.
My car did that same exact thing.
Okay,
the battery could be completely dead.
Won't jump. I get the.
Might be the battery.
Might be the battery.
I hope it's the fucking battery.
Because my car did that shit. My car outside did that shit.
Go to Walmart and get you one of those personal chargers that you don't need nobody.
I think
you
I
just
got one in my
put it.
trunk.
I just get that shit. Well,
Test it out. AutoZone.
Yeah, AutoZone. See if you can get it up there. Because the reason why I think it's the battery, like I'm almost certain, my car not only because my car does the shit and I hate it. Where like when you come to a stop sign, it cuts off. So like my car would do that. It would cut off. And then when it decided to cut back on, it was like, this bitch was like, flicker lights, the whole gauge shit. So I was like,
everything goes.
I waited like 6 months. They did that shit for 6 months. My wife's like, your car wouldn't cut back on when my mom was driving your car. It wouldn't cut back on. I was like, oh, okay. But I was like, shit, I'm getting it. Until one day I had to go to work. And I had to ask the neighbor next door. Remember, I wrote a letter. Remember? I wrote a letter about somebody breaking something in my yard, but I had to disguise it as somebody else. I wanted to get y'all advice. So the lady had to come next door and she hit something in my yard when she came to jump me. Oh, God. That was actually my letter. But I don't know if she listens to the show, so I didn't want to put it on her. But like she had to come jump my car, so I was like, damn. So I took my car to go get charged at the AutoZone.
And then it worked.
They was like, sir, your battery completely dead. Like you need a new battery ASAP. Now my shit is.
Once you jump that battery too much, like yo, like I don't give a fuck what you do. I'm not working. Like you can jump that bitch a couple times, and be like, okay, boom, I'm back. But it's like after you keep going too many rounds, that dick like no, like it's over. Like we done went 4 rounds. There's no more in me.
So that,
for what you can jump this bitch all you want to.
That's what is happening right now, and how much my car's paid off, how much it would cost to fix that versus how much it's worth. It's like fuck, I might as well just get a new car.
How much your car worth? If you don't mind me asking.
Shit, maybe
200,000. Okay, that's good. That's pretty
2012
good.
Kia. So yeah,
you can
it's
get
about time.
How many miles you got on it?
200.
That's you getting $1,000 per 100,000 miles. That ain't bad for a 2012 Kia. Although in this,
if you want to sell that bitch,
I like my car. I would take another one of my cars, but
I let me think about selling.
In this market though, like
I don't want to hold on to it. Like you don't never know when you need another little car.
And you was just talking shit about how like my shit paid off. 2012 Kia, I ain't got them problems. Now look at you with the problems.
I was in there calculating. I was like, well, if I do 36 months, then my payment will be $500. If I do 48 months.
You found a car for $500.
Well, I was just doing like if I start at a $20,000 car over this much time, and then if I added on another year, how much would it be? Only $400 now, and I'm not used to that.
I used to be like,
I can't find a car that's affordable. Like, cause I've been looking, and not that's necessarily affordable. I think I'm being a lot of very cheap. But I'm not. I'm not finna do this.
Yeah. We getting older though.
You ain't finna have me pay $600 for a car. For a car that you if I miss a month, you might come take that bitch. No.
And I seen something they talking about in 2034. All the cars got to be electric.
In Cali, yeah.
That's gonna be everywhere soon.
Eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
Fuck. How you gonna make me get a car that I got to charge?
Yeah.
I barely
want to
charge
live
my
on
phone.
this earth?
I barely charge my phone at night. I be going to work on 2%. Praying to God I get to work.
Yeah,
You charge that bed all day.
Yeah.
Huh?
I know. I was asking Bree, you been good to what you had going on? You all right?
I've been chilling, man. Helping promote my baby book.
Yeah.
Helping her get a little name out there. She feeling herself lately.
She feeling herself.
Yeah, she been telling me, oh, Dad, I'm going to be famous. Dad, I'm a legend.
Go ahead, Ari. Drop a motherfucking bomb for Ari the
She been
Great.
working, okay. Yeah, working harder than me.
Yeah.
She been trying to get it now.
Yeah, I got her ass on the road like James Brown. Go ahead with here.
She got a radio interview next week.
Go ahead.
Did her TV one air, the news one?
No, they had to push it back because of the hurricane. So they pushed it back. So they say it's supposed to play next week. So
Okay, dope. Nice.
that. Yeah.
Y'all should make bookmarks. That would be easy and cheap.
That's a good suggestion.
Yes.
Do kids still use bookmarks?
No.
Y'all should make those. Like, ain't nobody gonna use them.
Maybe we can bring them.
Maybe they'll come back. You know what I'm
Bring 'em
saying?
back.
Things come back in style.
I thought the little wristband things were back in style. I was mistakenly
The jelly
wrong.
bands?
Like the little things that we used to wear back in the day.
Ones you pop for sex.
No, like
The ones you pop for sex.
Like the Nike wristbands when they would say like, what would Jesus do wristband?
Yeah.
WWJD.
Yeah, them men.
Not the sex one, but I used to try to.
You know
pop
what I'm
them
talking
bitches.
about?
What's
You know what
the
that
sex
mean?
one?
You never had like little sock, the girl with the little.
The different colors?
Yeah, and they're thin.
And
And
you
it
pop
told
them
you,
and-
it said what they would do.
Kinda.
Kinda like they she wear this like she of her.
I thought that was just. and if you pop it, she gotta fuck you.
Yeah, that's how it worked.
Yeah, I thought that was just on George Lopez show. I know that was a real
Dumbest
thing.
game ever.
You don't gotta do it.
You don't
but
got to.
You ain't gotta do
I
nothing.
ain't never did it, y'all.
Like,
But you used to wear them.
I don't even think I did.
You do till. What does till mean? That means she'll suck your dick from the back if she got till.
some shit like that. Or they with little chokers. The little
I was just
Yeah.
finna say that because my
guys
mom
went
wasn't
crazy
playing
about the
that.
chokers.
Yeah, chokers mean you as a hoe.
And it had like
Unfortunately, chokers and tongue rings and a belly button piercing in high school. That my mama like her mama let her do that. Her mama just let her do it. Like, look at her mama. She get it from her mama.
Them the one. My mom,
Bro.
my best friend.
It's crazy what we think about people with stuff like that when we was younger.
What was one of the things that you ever saw somebody use like if I saw like a dude with a tattoo in high school, like in middle school?
When I had goals, I had my goals when I was 14.
14.
My shit was real. So niggas like, yo, this guy, he's one of them.
Who is he?
I said I wanted some. My dad was like, I ain't raising no thugs.
No hoodlums.
He one of them. And I was like a freshman, and all the upperclassmen, they would holler at me, they would fuck with me.
Yeah.
Like, yo, what's up? Yo,
That was kind of like
one of them.
the goal because I had goals in middle school, 14 too. So I had mine in 6th grade, and like people.
You're not 14 in 6th grade. You're 14 in 8th grade.
No, so I was younger than I was young. I was in 6th grade when I got mine. So however old that is,
So
because I was
About
14.
12.
Yeah, I was about 12. It was my 6th grade gift. My daddy let me get them because I was going to middle school.
Wow.
Looking back, hindsight being 2017, I wouldn't do it. But but back then I was cool. But like niggas would see me like, oh, what up? And I was like, no, I'm not like
I'm
that.
not like that.
No. But
My brothers.
I am
not even them. Them niggas faking too. No.
Is it these two or like you had to say it?
Just the bottoms.
I
Okay.
embraced it. Like,
But
it's
people would
whatever.
never, they could never really see them because I guess like my lip would cover them. So people like, I know people like because I
Trying to
forget
look in
you
your mouth,
forget
but
that you
not
got
look in
them.
your
mouth.
Like, oh, you got goals, do this. Like, no, then I ain't gonna get my mouth.
Kids be doing that to me. You got your goals in your mouth today? Like, man, they been in my mouth all year.
Yeah. So no, I've never. That's kind of like we had a when we went to to become members of KA Psi, and it's Kappa Alpha Psi. It's a historically black fraternity. Majority members, same as the D9, mostly black. So we were the only chapter with a white guy online. So they everybody went crazy like, oh shit, he a white guy, red haired, so he ginger. Oh shit, a white boy. And then they would have talked to him. They was like, oh shit, he's a real white boy.
Oh.
He ain't saying white out or nothing.
White?
Like,
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how it was with the goals. I'm like, oh, what up, nigga? Like, no. I'm studying right now, please, if you will.
I have homework to do. Nah, I was wondering what up with it though. You straight?
No. Hell no. Did y'all watch the BET Awards? Hip Hop Awards?
When it come on?
It came on. Hip Hop's biggest night.
When does it air?
I used to watch them all the time.
I used to watch it too, man.
I watched the
just
BET
saw
Awards, but not the hip hop.
Oh, so that's what this was.
This was the hip hop
Okay.
awards, yeah.
I did go back and look YouTube Kodak Black's super gremlin performance, and Gorilla. I love her.
What's her name?
Glorilla.
Oh, Steve Hightower and Regina Gridaughter. Yeah,
bro, I love her, bro. Like they say what you want. Gorilla get played in the car.
Yeah,
bro, fade me.
Fuck nigga free or like her whole.
I don't know.
I like that Blessed.
I don't know no other songs.
Yeah,
Put me on song.
Man, listen to Blessed, man. I was in the car with my girl. She was playing Blessed. What the fuck?
Ask me how I'm doing. I'm blessed. Yes.
That's how I go.
No, not at all.
That was Charlie Wilson. I thought she was Charlie.
In the city.
Not at all.
We're blessed.
You can't pull up no cut up a little bit of it.
Because I don't want to get flagged.
Bro, you played like 3 seconds. I just gotta hear.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear that nigga.
I'm just, bro.
They were saying that a lot of people at the BET Awards got snubbed.
Kodak got
snubbed. They said Kodak got snubbed by Mulatto, who he's calling Lache now. What are you calling her?
Mulatto
for frappe. And she do look like a frappuccino.
I mean, is it an insult?
Caramel frappuccino with the extra drizzle.
I think
with the extra drizzle she does. Like she got some extra drizzle.
I like her, but I feel like she a hater too, though.
You think Mulatto a hater?
Yeah.
Why you say that?
I don't know. Just the vibes, though. But I wouldn't know. I don't.
You don't know that lady.
I don't. I miss,
like, what is the vibe?
I don't know, dog.
I don't like when people do that. Like I don't like them. I don't know why. I just didn't meet her. Maybe like, God damn, I should have always liked you.
Yeah, let me shut the fuck up.
Yeah, until you meet her, because she might see this shit and be like, damn, nigga, we always gonna fuck with you.
And I like you.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of people. That
You're good in my book.
That's fucking Monique gonna say the same thing with you. I was gonna fuck with him.
No, I never said I dislike Monique. I've never said I dislike Monique. I dislike.
I didn't say I dislike her. I said I just.
What he just said. He just said I don't like her vibe.
That is what he said.
Yeah, but maybe it's just.
But no,
y'all about to play a joke on me? Okay.
But that's the guy.
Happy birthday.
But no, so Kodak said he got snubbed for Song of the Year because what? Big Energy won, which that snub was kind of like because Super Gremlin was a great song, but also Big Energy was as well.
Now one was better than Fuck Nigga Free though.
And I don't think she wasn't nominated in that category.
Super Gremlin was a pretty good one. Hold on.
I like.
We could have been superstars.
That's not even his best one. You heard the one. I like to see you walk. Actually,
that's Saucy Santana, ain't it?
No, well, yes, but
Kodak remixed it.
Kodak got a song.
Okay.
Is it Step?
Kodak was be snapping.
I think it's anyway.
Who else they say they got snubbed?
So they say Carisha Please snubbed a lot of the other platforms for best hip hop platform, like Drink Champs and $1 Million Worth of Game, and some of the other hip hop platforms. They said she only got 5 episodes. So how the hell did she win best hip hop platform? They think that Diddy paid for her to win.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's what they said. But Diddy said no, he didn't.
That could be a possibility. He is Diddy.
I don't like award shows because
Diddy.
I mean, she do only got 5, but those 5 are with some of the bigger names in hip hop right now.
Yeah, but Drink Champs, you watch Drink Champs?
No, I don't.
Okay. Drink Champs they had Patti LaBelle on Drink Champs. Like Patti LaBelle came through and the weed was in the room, and Patti LaBelle's like, no, don't stop. Let's keep it going. I like it.
I like it.
I heard her episode about that on Breakfast Club.
Yeah, so it was other platforms where I was like, okay, maybe, because I don't like what I don't like is when people come into a game early and get recognition too soon for no work. It's kind of like you'll be pissed off. Y'all will be pissed off if Vanessa, you're a teacher. A new teacher came in. This is her first year teaching or his first year teaching, and they got Teacher of the Year. Like, how the fuck?
Yeah.
And we've been in this bitch working, and not even necessarily me, but Miss Johnson. I voted for her last year, and you snubbed her.
It seems like one person would be the Drink Champs and all of them have been the teachers that have been teaching for a long time and decorated their whole classroom start to finish, made their whole curriculum. And then Carisha Please is very beautiful setup, but I don't know, did you set all of this up yourself or did you have a whole team that came in here? And not that everybody doesn't have a team, but you know what I'm saying.
And then she's young energy. She's a young teacher, got a new idea.
Her vibe,
like her. And
I'm not mad at her for it, is she just shows up looking good and boop. Showtime, and it's the other people probably doing a lot more.
Got they students passing and shit. Carisha Please students over here on the fucking barely,
but it's a nice platform. I mean,
is Carisha the one that was beefing with?
I don't know who's beefing with who. Bro, I can't keep up.
That was JT.
JT versus Nicki right now.
I miss not knowing what the fuck celebrities got going on, dog. It's too much.
Well, it got so complicated now I can't find my way through. And I do kind of wish I knew the events.
Remember when they used to be like, beefing is a broke nigga sport? Remember they used to say that?
Yeah,
like,
that was a thing, huh?
Now, what sport is it now? Because everybody beefs.
For everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think that
Nicki, Cardi.
if I had that much money, you can't say shit to me that's gonna make me mad. I don't care.
But they're your peers. Like,
That's true. They got money too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not as much. Not everybody ain't got Nicki money though. Everybody ain't got Cardi money. Sometimes you gotta know your
But I think
I think all of them.
Bro, I don't know, bro. I don't
got a little bread.
I say that, but I might not back down for shit either.
Yeah, I can see you not backing down.
Like y'all,
because you be with the shits.
I do. I be commenting under the people that be talking crazy under the comments on TikTok.
Yeah,
I don't know if you be seeing that shit.
You be with the shits, and I be like, Breeze, come on, come on.
Well, one of us has to be able to do it.
That's true.
Somebody commented for the fake joke and was like feminine, and I just put the laughing emoji with the boxing glove. Like, bitch, I'll knock your ass out.
Come on.
Hey, shit.
Put the boxing glove, but what that meant is, so if Breeze ever put the boxing gloves,
that just mean I'm laughing as I knock your ass out. Like, don't play.
You gonna lean into it too. What question you asked off air before we started about knocking somebody out? What was that question?
Would you knock your wife out for $1 billion?
And I say I'll bring it from my hip. I'll bring it from the hip stance. Host, stay right there. Don't move.
You?
Absolutely.
Huh? Stand still.
Your mama.
My mom. Yeah.
Stand still. Hold
Sorry, everybody. I'll do.
But you gotta knock him out, so it's not like a little. I'm talking. You gotta
a running start.
I'm gonna finish through. Yeah, I'm gonna finish through that, man. Follow
across the
through.
shoulder.
As your mama just stand there and look at you, you gonna look her dead in the eyes and see.
Lean in
my mama
it.
gonna be a bruised dog. She don't play that shit. So I don't know.
Lean in it.
My daddy would be too slow to react. I think.
I'm just saying. So it got to be a knockout. So if you don't knock out first time, you got to go back and do it again.
Now, if it was, if it was unbeknownst to the spouse, like what was going on, like somebody said, "Hey Vanessa, you can't tell him. You can't be expecting it.
That nigga be mad.
You can't be expecting it. But you got hidden cameras in the house, unexpected. You have to knock him out without telling him why. And when you do it, we gonna give you $1 billion. Shit,
I'm scared, dog. I might hurt my wife.
Absolutely.
I might kill her. Then what?
Man, he ain't gonna kill him.
I walk her ass to like the bedroom. Come over here. Come here. Let me talk to you.
Put it right next to the bed.
Get in front of here. Let me sick of this shit. Hold on. Stay right there.
Open hand, closed fist.
It depends on what they want.
It's gonna have to be closed fist.
Closed
fist.
To knock her out.
Yeah, it's gonna be closed. We gonna get that eye fixed. We gonna get that eye fixed. We gonna get that.
You going for the? I'm going for the jaw. That bitch broke.
See, I'm gonna go for the eye. I can get you some glasses, some Cartiers.
Through the wire. It's gonna be like this.
What she said, babe? $1 million. Great.
We're gonna be on the fucking jet somewhere.
What you said, babe? This $1 million is amazing. Thank you for knocking me out when you did.
Doing the damn Muhammad Ali shake for the rest of our fucking life. Now I'm mad at myself.
I just did this, and did I know that song by Kim, Love Calls?
Love calls.
Love calls your name. Okay, I'm gonna say this, but I gotta bleep this out. Y'all say, Jerry, bleep that shit out. But I was listening to that shit.
Bleep it out if you got
we'll say it real quick.
Kim, on that song, he turned special needs for like 2 seconds, and then came right back out of it.
Jerry, bleep that shit out. Bleep it out.
Nigga said, Diddy.
You gotta bleep that.
You gotta bleep that. We gonna be that. You know it don't take much for people to cancel people.
Ain't nowhere to run.
They cancel. Stop, bro. Stop. They cancel people for no reason. We done canceled Kanye 50 times. Stop. They gonna cancel
Love calls, love calls,
love calls.
Your name, Diddy. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave that shit in. I just had that thought the other day. I was like, oh my God.
I just want on the record, I said bleep it.
I'm gonna leave it. You cancel me, goddamn it, guess what?
They cancel.
Let's play bleep it or leave it.
Bleep it or leave it.
They've
Pencil
canceled.
that down.
Now, how we gonna know to bleep it or leave it though?
I don't know. We got to come back to it. It's catchy though, right?
That
we
was
can
good.
use that for something.
Bleep it or leave it.
Let's play.
Now,
when you about to say something real questionable.
Yeah, bleep it or leave it. Yeah. Now, Vanessa, what was it today dress up day at school or something? Like, what was it?
Yeah, so we trying to do a little spirit week, almost like a homecoming week for our kids. It's
they badasses.
Come on, man. It's an alternative placement type of school, accelerated. So all of our babies need a little extra push, so we don't have things like sports and whatnot.
Your baby be saying Dee.
No,
okay.
I will. Oh no, we would have had to bleep that. But anyways, so on Tuesday we had pajama day. Monday we had, I forgot, but today was throwback day. So I dressed up what I thought looked like a Black Panther.
Black Panther, right?
Y'all, it was it obvious?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to get my paper.
Oh, darn it.
But thank you for the love.
Yeah, not one single student from middle to
the
high
peace
school.
necklace should have gave it away, right?
They were like, what is that? I said, it's a peace medallion.
Well, the piece was like groovy 70s. If it was a fist.
You're right. I made that morning at school. The back of it was a pizza plate. And the front of it was just silver paper. But I wore all black, big hair, glasses, the peace medallion, everything, and they didn't know. And then I said, y'all don't know what the Black Panther is? No. You don't know how Malcolm X? No.
That's sad.
Yeah. Some of the guesses that I did get were Beyonce from the Super Bowl performance.
Oh.
Which is kind of right.
Yeah. You know, I wasn't mad at that one. Somebody asked, are you the police?
Anytime somebody asks you Beyonce, you got to take that as a compliment.
Yeah, for sure. No, somebody else said Kim Kardashian. I was like, you're just throwing out anything. But you're saying I look beautiful today, which thank you.
Kimmy.
So yeah, they didn't know. It was just kind of sad. And I asked one of my kids, I said, you don't know about it? He said, no, why you don't teach us?
Oh.
So what was your question from that? Who's what?
Who's teaching Black history these days? Because it's not being taught with the primary curriculum in schools, honestly, anymore. Like Frederick Douglass, Underground Railroad, all that type of stuff. So like, as a parent,
I do.
How do you introduce it?
I introduce it. Her readings, like Ari has homework from school, and then when I get off work, we go home and we do more homework. So we do her homework, and I give her more like other homework. So like she doing first grade, work, but I might give her like some second grade math just so she can like when it's time, like she can be like, okay, I know this. Even if she don't get it right, I'm cool with it. So if she reading on a whatever level she on, I get her second grade work, but it'd be like Black history stuff.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So the little stuff like you don't think stick with you. You ever read something like, damn, like what the fuck did I know? Where did I learn this from?
A compound number.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So I try to do little stuff like that. So I'm trying.
That's what, honestly, I learned. Like when we used to go to the library, kids don't do that anymore.
No,
but you had to go for school. Like, you went like 3 times a week or whatever. Does your daughter do that?
No, she doesn't go to. I'm not.
Okay.
She should.
No, well, that's where I read all those books. You know, they'll give you like an hour. You go read whatever you want to read.
I have to get better with the library stuff. Like I be busy.
You should definitely.
But
get her a car. She'll love that.
Like once I get an emotion of it, it's gonna be. I'm gonna get it right.
A compound factor is a factor.
But somebody needs to see because I don't know.
Well, you know, in Florida,
your family?
What's that?
Do you guys talk about Black history, like your nieces and nephews? Do you think
like current day or like when I was growing up?
Like current day, like
I can't tell you because I ain't there every day, so I don't know. I know like if I hear something, and it's not right, I try to inform them, or like if you with me on Juneteenth. We watching the Blackish episode called Juneteenth. Okay. And for a lot of people, it's like, oh, it's Juneteenth, but like you don't know why it's Juneteenth. Watch this episode, you'll figure it out. But I didn't know what the hell Juneteenth was until that Blackish episode. So that says like that was like 2000.
I was gonna say I just learned.
That was 2000. I want to say that was 2018, 19 when that Juneteenth episode came out.
Oh, I'm thinking of when the big Black Lives Matter movement and all of that. That's when I really
found out about Juneteenth.
Learned for real. I mean, I had heard it, but
about
I didn't
the same
know.
time.
Yeah,
about the same time.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. And you know they have this in Florida for sure. They have these laws that are preventing teachers from teaching about certain things, Black history, LGBTQ plus rights and history. So it makes it difficult for the teacher. And I know a couple school districts, y'all's included, who are being sued by the state because, and like they're being targeted because of One, the mask mandate that they implemented, and then other stuff that's going on. So I'm like, it's tough to be.
Learning don't start at school; it start at home. So if y'all parents sending y'all kids to school just for them to know everything, they're not gonna know everything. They gonna know what the people want them to know, and that's it.
Yeah.
So whatever you really want them to learn, you got to teach them at home. Cause that's where it really starts. So my baby, you gonna know this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna know a little something to something. Some of these kids know a lot of nothing, and which is sad.
Yeah.
That you got kids that don't know who, and high school kids don't know what the Black Panthers.
But I love y'all if y'all see that.
But you don't know who the Black Panthers are, like
even just
like Malcolm X. Like you don't know who like.
Name another Black Panther. Go ahead.
They know.
Hold on over this. Name another one.
What you mean?
Name another Black Panther.
Shit, I don't know, but I know what the fuck they stood for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna see his name all that.
No, because somebody asked me, he was like, do you know who Elaine? I forgot her last name. But I was like, no. And I felt so, I hate when somebody asks me a question like that. And I'm like, nah, I don't even know.
You feel like less black? Like, goddamn.
Honestly, yeah. I remember being in an African American literature class in college, the only black student in there, and everybody else knew the books that we were reading except for me and knew the authors, and I felt
but they know
Fred Hampton. Just go him. Fred Hampton. What is his name?
Fred Hampton is Black Panthers. Fred Hammond
is the army. Is a gospel singer.
Was also an activist.
Yeah,
I mean, depending on how you look at it. Hey, something that I've been doing. Somebody you might can try it if you have kids. But I don't know if this is too rough. But when I go to the gym, if I'm on like the stair stepper or something, I listen to YouTube videos where they're like narrating different Black history stories that have happened in the U.S. So almost like when they burnt down Black Wall Street. But there's been like, I don't know if it's hundreds, but lots of other events like that around the country. So I've been learning about those.
Shit, I just learned in Orlando something happened in Akoi.
Yeah, I heard about
they burnt. No, I'm like, damn, like I fought with Akoi.
I just learned about that.
So if that trips y'all out, with the place where I currently work now, we do a memory and sand ceremony for lynchings that take place in Jacksonville. That took place in Jacksonville, and you'll be surprised at where and when. So there was one lynching that took place off of Main Street, where they lynched this guy, dragged his body to the front of what is now City Hall.
Wow.
So that happened like 5 minutes from, not even 5, from where I stay. And that wasn't like 100-something years ago. That was
that was in the 20s. Well, what I'm thinking about, because I listened to the episode about Ocoee, which is a place in Florida, and they were talking about how they were trying to like intimidate Black people from voting. And they said in that city and in Jacksonville, and there was one more city that they mentioned, on the 1920 election, the KKK rode through downtown of those cities, and Jacksonville was one of the ones that they named to intimidate Black people. So it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
I remember when I was staying on Monument, probably 2013, 14. Fucking Confederate flag. Remember, people riding with Confederate flags, like KKK masks, riding down the street. Like, just, I'm like, damn, like, this is the 2000. And
we talked to somebody, like, we was just talking about it at work, like, and the guy was like, that doesn't still happen. And
yes,
we're all like, yeah, it does.
Yes, it do.
So,
and the crazy part is, and I always used to say this, where I grew up at, the KKK, like, not KKK, but Confederate flags was like a regular,
like nothing,
like a regular day.
But when you see the Confederate flag, what do you think? I like to ask people this, because certain people say, like, the Confederate flag, it just means this. It doesn't mean, like, when I see the Confederate flag, I'm like, yo, I'm not going. I'm not going to that house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, this is not the street I need to be riding on. You riding down a dirt road, you see Confederate flags. I'm like, yo, I'm on the wrong street. Let me hurry up and get off this street.
Yeah.
So what do you think when you see those?
I played football with dudes who had big Confederate flags on the back of their truck. You know what I mean? I've never been to like their house, but we have been all hanging out in the same area. This is high school. This is young me, immature me. Now a little bit more older and wiser. Let's have a conversation about why you got that big ass flag. Like it was like the place I used to work. A guy had a big ass sign on the back of his truck, like the tail of his truck, the tailgate. Pick up, and he'll back that bitch in so everybody saw it. What it said, stand for the flag, kneel for Jesus.
Yeah.
And it's like okay, let's have. I never said, but it's like okay, you doing that on purpose. That was one of the reasons I got the fuck about it.
Let the next person park next to them with anything else.
Black lives matter. Fuck Trump, like some shit like that.
Now all of a sudden it's a
hey guys, let's not. We can't park political things in the driveway. So it's an interesting world that we live in, man. And I think the place I work for now, we work to combat and to end racism in Jacksonville and beyond. So I'm excited about this new work that I'm getting ready to do and I'm approaching. I'm excited to be able to go to work and be myself, authentically myself. Like I ain't gotta like, hello, she's like, don't come here with all that.
Oh,
be you.
Yeah.
Be yourself. Say what you.
Is she this or that?
This.
Oh.
Yeah. But we have some that's, we have some thises, but it's everybody who's looking to get into some good trouble.
Yeah.
Who's willing to do the good work. I think we all need to like us as a country, we have to be ready to have a conversation about our racist past. About how messed up we've been to not only black people, but definitely black people, but to people of color in general.
I don't even know. Sometimes I listen to the conversations at the place where I work with some of the people, and it's almost like it would have to be like 10 conversations. Yeah. With a mediator. It's almost like, damn, should we just wait till the next generation? Because I don't know, some people are so like stuck in their ways, like they don't see any problems. Like people should be thankful to be, like that's the mindset. So
let me ask you this. What did you say? Challenge by choice?
Challenge by choice,
Like you being, mixed. Is it certain times you turn it on and turn it off?
No.
Because I know it's like some mixed people that can play both sides, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? And they know how to turn it off when they're here and turn it on when they're there. Do you turn it off, or is it just like, this is Ness and this is what the fuck you get?
I act the same all the time. Like, the place where I work, I have a new coworker. She's a white girl, and I think she thinks that I'm crazy, and I think she thinks that I'm ghetto. But I just because she's not from this area, she's not from here. She definitely thinks I'm country. So no, I'm just myself. And if I go like, some parts of my family might have Confederate flags in their home, or like Donald Trump and things like that. And it does get to a point where it's like, I don't like the way the conversation is going. And at their age, honestly, they kind of are past the ain't no conversation really. So I either just like stop going around, which kind of sucks because we grew up really close. Because I was younger, I didn't realize things that were being said and things like that. And it was at the era of kids go outside, so you didn't hear what adults was talking about. But now I can sit in the room and we watch the news together, and I'm hearing you say things about Mexicans and stuff like that. So it's like, if you'll say that about them, you'll say that about me, and
make you look at them different. Like,
I still love them. You know what I'm saying? And I know they love me. But it just makes me think, like I said, like if you'll say that about them, at one point, once upon a time, you were saying that about me, or not me, but
Because if you have a child with a black man, it's a black child, so
Yeah. I mean, and I think that it's like the times that we grew up in, and we got to evolve from. Like my mom she was talking about somebody, and then she didn't know that this person was gay.
Oh Lord!
Right? She didn't know that they was gay. Like, she wasn't talking about it. She was explaining to me and my wife like how she didn't know that they were gay. Okay. And somebody had to tell them like, no, that person's gay. And she's like, I didn't know they was gay. They ain't talk gay. They ain't look gay. They ain't walk gay. I said, well, Mama, how you talk, walk, and look gay? Like, what does that look like? She's like, I was like, no. I'm like, what does that look like? Yep. The shit is like, he wasn't like, and then she went into like do like some stereotypes of like what people consider gay. I was like, oh, I said, well, yeah. I was like, well, that's stereotyping, Mom. You can't stereotype everybody like that because not everybody fits into that thing. She's
like, a weird place now.
She's like, oh, well, fuck it. Well, he was gay. I was like, oh, okay, well.
Same thing for like people with like intellectual disability, like autism and things like that. People like, well, it don't look like nothing wrong with it. It doesn't have a look. So
when you was black, they used to say you can grow out of that. He grew out of that. He was slow, but he grew out of it.
And then
you made it worse.
Right. Sit your crazy ass down.
Oh, you made it worse
because you was never slow in the black house. You was just crazy. Sit your crazy ass down.
Or lazy.
Or bad, yeah. Got whoopings every day. I had a cousin who got whoopings every day. Shout out to my cousin Farron. But I'm not saying that something's wrong. I'm not saying that. But he had to take Ritalin. Whatever Ritalin does
to make you sit down somewhere.
Calm down.
Yeah.
Whoopings don't work for everybody, dog. Like I be telling, yelling at kids don't work.
Yeah.
Like you gotta realize what worked for your kids. Like people be like, cause they got beatings, you gotta beat. Like that doesn't work.
Did you practice gentle parenting?
My child is not a child you have to beat. My voice can get deep, and it's like.
So did you practice gentle? Do you know what gentle parenting is? Like I think that's like a new phenomenon. Now.
Gentle, what like go sit in the
let's
corner?
wake up.
Yeah, like you don't raise your voice. You don't.
I asked you to pick that up.
I raise my voice.
We're not gonna do that. I'm gonna count.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not.
So
no, I'm not practicing. I'm gonna be the parent, but I don't feel I have to put my hands on her.
Yeah.
For her to do what I need to say. Now, if I had a little boy and he just some kids need that extra hand.
Okay.
Sometimes they need that little pop.
A little lift.
You know what I'm saying?
A little lift.
But she not one of them kids. But some parents, like they kids can be talked to, but they just beat them.
Yeah.
Some kids need beating, but they just talking to them.
Yeah.
Like Lil Ray don't give a fuck about your words. You talk to him and then he leave and do the exact same thing. Yeah. I can talk to R and say,
doing the rain camera, fuck you, mama.
Right. I can talk to her and that it won't ever happen again.
Yeah. And then she feel bad. Sorry, Daddy.
That's how I was. Then I feel bad, yo.
Sorry, Pa.
Right.
That was me, but I got whoopings. Like, I ain't gonna do it no more. God damn it. Oh, my back. No, I really ain't gonna do it.
Shit, you was the last one. Your mama ain't trust shit. Y'all, the rest of them was bad.
Granted, I stopped getting whoopings earlier than everybody else. Like, I stopped getting whoopings at like 11.
Wow.
Everybody else was still getting whoopings well into their teens.
I got like 2 whoopings in my life.
That's it?
Yeah. I was like that kid that like I knew what I was doing was bad. I probably shouldn't have done it. I wanted to live on the edge. I did it, and then I felt bad about it for a week. Even if it was something small and dumb.
I was gonna talk my shit out. I was gonna talk it out.
Now, before we move on, I want to pause right here. Can we just take a pause? We got a lot of play cousins.
Okay.
All over the world.
Literally.
Be pimping all over the world.
Sing it, hoes.
Sing it, hoes. Bobby Valentino. And then the hoes started singing it too. But we got a lot of play cousins all around the world, so we got a request for one of our special play cousins this week. His birthday is coming up. He's turning the big 28. So we want to wish a happy 28th birthday to my guy Antonio Clark.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Happy
birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Can we see you say happy? Take it up. Birthday. Happy birthday.
But Steve was in that bitch like,
knocking all the shit over.
That nigga was wilding on that bitch.
Steve, say what he had. Stevie, happy. Man, happy birthday to Mr. Antonio Clark, man. Shout out to your wife, Jessica Clark, for sending this request. She did that just for you, so happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday.
She sent that request. If you want a birthday shout out, go to Cameo, because we finna start charging for this shit. Go to fucking Cameo. I'm joking. Please, write messages.
He joking, but he not.
For real. You got until 2023.
Right. I'm a hustler.
I'm a hustler, homie. Nigga ask about me. Now, Vanessa.
Jerry.
I haven't seen you in a while.
Correct.
So how you been living, man? You been all right?
I've been good.
Yeah.
Chilling.
How did you survive the hurricane? Because y'all know, because they was asking like, hey, play cousins, hope y'all all right down in Florida.
We was good. I think, dude, Rachel got me blocked.
Who was Rachel?
The cousin.
I don't know.
Miss Fancy. Yeah, you.
Shit, talk to her. Shit.
Because I did not see the tweet of asking how we was doing.
Because it was directed to me.
All of us.
Because Breeze is her favorite.
Oh, it was.
But I was on the tweet.
That's what I did right. And I said, well, how did Jerry and Breeze get on the tweet that I can't see? So, cousin.
Rachel, what it do?
Dude, no. You gotta speak to everybody.
You gotta be there, baby. Speak to the whole room.
Right.
Hello. Now, Breeze, see you. Talk to the room first, then go you want to talk to. Hello.
Yeah. Love you, though. Love you still.
I'm excited to meet some of my play cousins. Our play cousin Monty's gonna be at the show.
Okay.
Lord's willing.
The real Gemini? Mine need a real Gemini? Oh, okay.
She gonna be there too.
Okay. Brittany gonna be there. Brittany gonna be there. Yeah.
So I'm excited for that.
Who else gonna be there?
Oh shit. I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
The police officer that pulled me over gonna be there.
Who police officer? Who pulled you over?
I got pulled over.
What was this?
Man, you always get pulled over, boy. Ooh, Breeze get pulled over.
I asked him he knew who I was.
What he said?
He said no.
I'm Breeze. Breeze?
I said, what if I could get you some tickets?
Oh.
No, you did not.
Yes, I fucking did. I should have been in jail.
What you get pulled over for?
Speed, but I'm
Going how much and how much?
Man.
I don't even know what the speed limit was, but I was speed.
You was on some liqueur.
I just
Yeah.
after talking with Ashley that one day, I'm like, I can start driving.
Oh, Ashley, she was floating.
I need to start fucking driving fast. I drive like an old man.
The moment you do,
I ain't getting pulled over.
No, but I do want to give one more shout out too. I did not get this play cousin's name because I was walking with colleagues downtown. I was walking downtown, coming from lunch. I was walking.
Look at you, cute.
Walking,
Downtown
no,
lunches?
I wasn't walking cute.
Walking with colleagues.
Because I don't know why the fuck I wasn't breathing heavy. Vanessa, fuck you. I don't know why they wanted to walk way low. I said, we can get some scooters. They got scooters downtown now that you can ride. Y'all saw them shit. They got scooters. But I was walking. I had the wrong shoes on. I walk on my tippy toes too. I don't know if y'all noticed that. So when I don't have like the right shoes on, I get shin splints really quickly. Like even when I run with the wrong shoes, I get shin splints. So my goddamn legs was cramping up. I was like, fuck. And I could feel, I had like them flat shoes on. Like you can feel every fucking rock on the ground, every crevice. Shit. Go ahead. I'm right. Go ahead. Jerry, you okay? You're sweating. You're hot because I'm sad. Go. But no, this guy came to me. I saw him in my peripheral. I was walking with the group. I saw him in my peripheral. And then he, working downtown, had like a little suit on, suit jacket, shirt untucked. I don't know if he was coming from court or I don't know if he was coming from work. I don't know because we was close to the courthouse. I don't know what you was doing, sir, but I appreciate you. But he came up to me. He was like, hey, and I got scared a little bit. It's like, hello. Hello. He's like, hey, keep doing what you're doing the podcast, man. Y'all do some good shit. I appreciate y'all. I was like, oh shit, I was shit, sir. I almost pissed on myself, sir. I didn't know who the fuck you were.
Did you find out who it is?
No, because I was walking with my colleagues downtown on the uneven pavement. My legs was fucking hurt, so I was uncomfortable.
Hey,
so,
that's you.
If that's you, whoever you are, shoot me a DM so I can personally say thank you again. And we appreciate you for listening and for rocking with us and riding with us because, we do this for y'all.
It's been a long.
That's not happened to me yet.
Not yet. Happened to me downtown in Target and at my auntie's funeral.
What? Mm-hmm. No, ain't happened to me.
Breezy, has that happened to you? Have you got?
Happened to me. I'm sorry, y'all.
Who spotted? Where you got spotted at? Star spotting. Publix.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bougie ass cousin that saw you.
No, it wasn't a bougie. It was somebody that I
knew.
You
let the Publix on doing
somebody I knew that watched the podcast. Like, boy, I see you, boy. Like, I appreciate you, G. Like, boy, yeah, keep that shit up, boy. Fuck with me. Like, it wasn't nothing like he ain't know who I was, but good to know like he
support
the
watching
podcast. Okay. I'm waiting on somebody that I don't know that just come up to me and just, I don't know how I'm gonna react.
Because you be so confused because you forget that you do a fucking show for real. So you be like, hey, I'm like, hey.
I just hope I'm dressed for it because I go to the store and goddamn tank tops and gym shorts and fucking Crocs.
Don't go to Publix like that. You can't not go to Publix like that.
Bullshit.
Ew, don't be that nigga.
I be thinking about getting dressed, but
bro, I'm going to get.
I thought that for like a split second. Know about like being out the house because we're on the show and stuff. But then after a while, I was like, bitch, we are authentically ourselves.
That is true. I don't get dressed.
If you see me out.
But you a Delta. So like even like when they told us in KSI, like, hey, whenever you out, be a representation of KSI. Like, don't be out here like looking
but
crazy.
If I'm going to the Dollar General, that's 30 seconds from the house.
That's different.
Publix is that a minute from the house.
You get what you get.
Let me go get this chicken.
Is a little different, dog.
Get my chicken.
My wife had a bonnet on in Publix, and the guy tried to holler at her. She said, "Have some respect."
I would bonnet to the Dollar General. I don't know if I would bonnet in Publix.
Yeah,
I would probably.
What's the nearest Publix to you?
Far.
Publix is a minute from my house.
Publix about a minute from me, but I'ma still
probably in the
put some
neighborhood.
pants on.
Yeah, probably down there in the neighborhood for real.
And I live in a very black area, Breeze, too. I don't know if I ever told you the story. We had just moved into our other house. We had moved in, and I was running around, like, you know, trying to get stuff for the house. And you know, they be having like little sales people from AT&T, like sales reps, like shit. So she was selling that Xfinity. So I see her trying to kind of get people, like, hey, that. And like they walking past the ass, shoom, shoom, shoom. So then she saw me, she said, hey, where you going to go get some lotion, I hope? I said, bitch, you don't.
Oh! Got your ass.
I said, no, I'm going to get some edge
Drop
control.
a bomb for the sales lady.
Because she needed some. I was at the DMV. I love living in black areas, but then again, like, you got to be ready for the
She
shit.
got your ass
She got me. Yeah, she got me quick.
She stopped you.
I was at the DMV renewing my tag, and this black lady came in there, and then she looked. The white lady was like, just like real, like, you know. So this black lady came in there loud, girl, yeah, and then she came to, like, she saw the white lady. She was like, "What's wrong with your face?" The white lady was like, "I'm not on my date. I'm not making this up." White lady was like, "Well, no, like nothing wrong. I'm just, just spend a day. I should smile when they say I should smile when the lady said, no, that's your face. Wear your face. Wear your face. That's your face." And I was like, Lord, please, Jesus, get. Then they said,
the world needs
now
people like
calling
that.
in. So I was like, ooh, that's me. Fuck, Lord, you may not come when you want to, but you, because she's coming to me next. She's gonna say some shit to me next. And who are you?
You can't have too many of them.
I do this.
But you need a sprinkle of them.
I look away. Like, don't.
Please don't.
Because once you make eye contact, it's over. Like,
I was at my window. I was like at N17. I stared at that. And that's true. I was like, God damn, she loud. Fuck. Wear your face. No, she was talking to people inside.
Oh, Lord.
I was like, lady, I'm here for the driver's test. I was like, God, I'll never come to this branch again. No. Take my ass to
you can go to
downtown.
Publix to get your tag renewed now.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Well, certain ones, I know the one near my house will near it.
Because you live in the boondocks, y'all gotta do everything. Job Publix, y'all can get your tag renewed, play lotto, pay your insurance, house mortgage
over
payments.
Here, they might steal
Airbnb,
the tag machine
that
out
bitch.
of Publix.
Airbnb
so
it out.
probably not. But yeah.
Bro, I had went to Publix next to my house, and they, we just had a hurricane or whatever. Well, we didn't.
And your car, but go finish the story. Tell me about your car.
Bro,
too.
they had like bags over certain food, like the sushi and shit they had. Like, I'm like, so what y'all finna do with it? Like, we gotta throw all this away. So I moved that shit to the side. I said, all of this? They're like, yeah, we can't use it anymore. I said, bullshit. Like, I wanted to say, give it to me.
What did he say?
All this shit.
They wouldn't give it to you.
No, they
Not
told
Publix.
the man was like, yeah, when we don't sell the chicken this day, we throw it out, make some new. This chicken, y'all could be giving this to people like downtown,
right?
And shit.
Yeah,
y'all just throwing it away. You know how many Publix it is in Jacksonville?
Yeah, a whole
so
lot.
all y'all throwing this chicken away, y'all can
I don't
go
give a fuck. Some cities do stuff like that.
That shit crazy.
Not Jacksonville.
That shit's
Not
crazy.
with this.
We are smooth
Sorry,
15 years behind.
Yeah, smooth, easy.
But
When I first moved to
this
Jacksonville, I
mayor
said
we
this
got.
country ass shit. Niggas was still wearing goddamn
Jabot jeans.
Right, everybody looked faded. I said, why everybody fading away here? Niggas started catching up.
Breeze, what you watching, man? I see that are you watching the Jeffrey Dahmer shit? Are you watching the Jeffrey Dahmer shit?
Yes, dog.
Oh.
You finished it?
Yes.
I couldn't get through it.
I watched the first episode and that's it. I didn't even finish the first episode.
You saw
Once I
when
saw-
that nigga danced his ass out of there? Yeah. Oh, this is America.
I watched his real interview and he said he wasn't that way.
What
he said,
Jeffrey?
No, the guy that was dancing.
Yeah,
He was saying that he wasn't gay.
How he got there?
I mean, yeah.
We'll let him there.
Wait, what? Is the guy in real life or the guy
Yeah,
playing that role said in
How
real
he
life?
said, he's like, I wasn't gay for real.
No, the judge was like, so are you gay? He was like, no.
Well, he was doing that.
Just look at the interview.
I
He there to take pictures. I guess was $150. Was $100?
oh, so he thought he was doing a photo shoot.
Yeah, butt naked. But I mean,
Yeah. Oh,
the episode that broke my heart was the episode with the little boy,
the which one?
the 14-year-old, and he got away, and the police walked that 14-year-old boy
Back into the house.
to his house because, man, I was so mad. I was punching the bed. Like,
That's why I can't watch it. I
Why would
watched
you do that?
first episode, and I was like, I could tell that this was like, series that start at the end with the beginning. I was like, oh, so I know he gets caught.
Yeah, they started.
I can't watch 10 episodes of this shit.
How many is like? It's like
I tell you what,
I don't know how many.
whoever played him played the hell out of that. Bro.
yeah, the guy from The Office played him.
And they say, I seen an argument on Facebook and Twitter. You know how they say, they saying that this guy or white guy playing the role of this gay guy. Everybody's praising him, but the guy from P Valley, everybody's
Little
like,
Murder, yeah.
yeah. So I mean,
Well, what's the point they're making?
They were saying that people were calling Lil Murder, the character, the guy that plays him,
right,
gay for portraying the gay character, but the guy Jeffrey Dahmer is doing a great job as an actor.
Who's saying that? White people or black people?
Black people.
Oh, because it seemed like black people was the one tearing down Lil Murder, so that's confusing.
No, that's what they're saying. They're saying about Lil Murder, like, so the argument was like when it's a black person playing a gay role, they say, oh, he's gay, but when it's a white person playing a gay role, like, oh, he's good acting.
Oh, well, yeah.
I didn't see their point at all.
Oh, I was gonna say,
I didn't see their
point at all either.
You're right. Now what? No, I couldn't do it. Sorry.
What?
I didn't know. You know,
Put the cup down.
Watch,
Are you wrong? Maybe.
Alice, have you seen that with Keke Palmer?
I haven't.
Okay.
Is that good? Is it a show?
No, it's a movie.
Okay.
It's Keke Palmer and Common, and it starts off with them on a slave plantation. I don't know. I got this
You
thing.
lost me at Common.
No, listen.
Because I saw Just Right, and that was just wrong.
No, that's different. Well, a little bit. I don't know. They're on a plantation, and then she escapes, and it seems like she goes through like a time portal, but it's actually like 1970, and I guess this is like based on true events that up until the late 19 whatever, they were still keeping people as slaves in like parts of the rural South and isolating them from the outside world. So the only way you would know that slavery is over is
you
escaped.
Oh wow!
So it was a real thing.
What's that other movie on Netflix about something blue?
Oh, I didn't finish that.
You didn't watch
Blue?
Jasmine's
Blue.
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
Yeah,
that's Tyler Perry's best. In my humble opinion.
I agree.
And not necessarily like the best story or like the best like thing, but it's his best shot. Like if someone told you like, hey, I'm watching this movie, you like started the movie in the middle, you would not know that it's a Tyler Perry's film.
Starting that shit from the beginning.
You would not know.
I didn't know until my brother told me. He was like, yeah, that's
Tyler Perry. Like no bad wigs. Right. No typical storyline, like no nothing.
Songs.
Like this is
man beating up on a woman.
Yeah, none of that. Like this is for sure.
Man raping a woman.
Yeah, like
I hated that part too.
I didn't finish that.
It's no
That's good.
Yeah, it's a good film. Tyler Perry did a good job with that one.
Oh, I saw something about it's gonna widen the colorism gap or something
that's
I'm like, shit. There's no way. No.
That's yeah.
That's the only part I hated. The end part of the girl and how they had her look at it. And I'm like, that's not it.
Yeah. She was too old.
She was too old, and she was not how she would look as a mixed
Bucket?
grandmother.
Yeah.
Bucket.
Okay.
Like that's
Bucket.
not how.
Don't call her that though.
Yeah. Don't you call her that no more.
Don't you call her Bucket.
But that's not how she would look as a mixed grandmother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I love the movie.
I've been watching this. I've been watching a couple of things. So Abbott Elementary is back on television.
Okay.
Great fucking show. I think I've been known for the best. Go ahead. The best television show like ever written is Modern Family. In my humble opinion. But I've been watching Abbott. It's season 2, so they early. Modern Family did 11 seasons, so y'all early Abbott. But I think that they got potential. And then there's this new show on Hulu called Reboot.
Okay.
And it's from the creators of Modern Family. And they're doing a show with Johnny Knoxville, my guy from Key and Peele. Keegan Michael Key is in the show, and a couple of others. It's a great show on Hulu called Reboot. So that's what we watch.
What's it about?
So it's about this young lady decides to she's a television writer, and she goes to Hulu to pitch, and Hulu said, hey, like, what do you want to do? Like, we're gonna hire you as a executive producer. What do you want to produce? What show do you want to make? And she said, well, I want to do.
The show was about making a show.
The show is about making a show. It's a show about a show. Okay. And she says, I want to redo this show called I want to reboot this show, basically. And the show that she's rebooting, she puts a twist to the show. But what you don't know is that the person who originally created the show is tied to her as well. It's on Hulu. It's great. Hulu no more. It's funny. It's engaging and entertaining. That's what I'm watching.
Bro, when the fuck do you have time to watch movies?
That's a show.
shows,
It's
movies.
like background noise. Like, do you be working while you watch TV?
Like, right, because I'm sorry to go off top, but you don't have time to do shit. You overrun, like, what the fuck? Like,
I typically do. I be like not necessarily like a night owl, but like here lately I've been extremely busy. Like podcast stuff, but even beyond that, starting a new job, even beyond that, school, even beyond that.
Yeah, that boy a student now.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Give me something.
Yeah.
Get a drum or something. Even beyond that, I'm launching a new product. So I've been very stretched. So I found myself like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'll like not go to lay down and go to sleep. I'll stay up an extra hour and be watching stuff, like catching up.
Yeah.
So
how do you have? I'm finding like I cannot multitask. Like big picture multitask. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I think I've known it for a long time, but this time period right here is like because I pick up a project at work and then I put down a project I'm working on at home. And I think that's unhealthy. So, like, how do you work on a lot of different things at one time?
At once?
You put yourself, like, on time limits
it's like
or whatever?
People say checklists works for them. A lot of people say checklist works.
I do that.
I like, because, like, if I have a project to do for school, I'll put some energy in that. But when I get tired of that shit, I'll focus my energy on something else. When I get tired of that shit,
I take a nap.
Like in between, like for sure, like I'm not. It's not like here, then here, then here.
That's how DeAndre is.
You got to go with what feels right at that time.
Yeah.
Because if you forcing yourself to do it, then you're not going to do it. But if let's say you in the mood to work on your business at that time, work on it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Then when you gonna get tired of it eventually. Yeah. You know, eventually. Not tired. You like, all right, that's enough of that. You know what I'm saying? Then take a break, take a U break. And then you might get that urge to, I got to do this. Yeah. Boom, I got this homework to do. Get into that. But you saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this. You're a human. Stuff come up. So I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. Oh, damn, here come my boyfriend kissing on my neck. I ain't cooked dinner. You know what I'm saying?
Breeze, can I give you a small note?
What's up?
I should have gave you this before the show, but I got a letter from the fans. And they said that you're doing a better job in talking into the microphone. They wanted to let you know that. But they said that you be looking too much at us and not enough at them.
Because I'm talking to y'all.
I know, and that's why I was like, he be talking to us. So like, just give them some love when you can. Because they want to see your face. I should have gave you that note beforehand. Copy. That means copy in Breeze's language. Heard. Understood. Heard.
But that's what I think.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, but it's. I mean, it's not a small feat, but I'm young enough. I got enough energy to. You know what I mean? I got the freedom to. Have you ever quit a job like after you started one? Like the first day you got a job, you quit?
Within 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Okay.
Yeah.
No, never.
You never quit first day, Breeze?
Never quit first day.
I quit first day before.
Oh, you quit. You ain't quit. It don't surprise me. Not that you're a quitter. You.
Not that you're a quitter. Not you quit the show.
You have standards and expectations, and you are very employable. Okay. So if your standards and expectations
aren't met,
just go find another one.
Nah, y'all stick around for some shit. I stick around for some bullshit. The money, right? Not like too long, but like, all right, y'all gonna give me to my next coffee, man. But no, Cracker Barrel. I quit Cracker Barrel same day.
I would have quit that bitch
same day.
Love Cracker Barrel
because I didn't know that the in Cracker Barrel stood for Cracker Barrel.
They used to get imports of crackers. That's why they're called Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
But like if you go do their training, like because I quit during the training.
You wasn't even hired, man.
Yeah, I was hired as a dishwasher, and I was doing the module trainings in the back, and I was like, what the fuck going on here? If a black family comes in and the white family comes in right behind that family, but the service serves the white family first, not the black family, and the black families get mad, what do you do? I'm mad too. Shit like that, yeah.
Oh wow.
That was on a module, and I said I never worked at a place like I worked at a place where the question had been, who's more likely to steal, the black man, the white woman, the older man, or the Hispanic person? And then you like, shit, I don't know. Then you click one like wrong, they all will steal. Like everybody steals. I get it.
Okay, there you go.
You had me worried there for a minute.
But Cracker Barrel, it was like black family comes in and sit down, but they say the surface was piss poor. And I was like, why is it so black and white in here?
Wow. I had no idea.
Now this was also in 2012, 2013. So I will hope that they've changed that in them 10.
Doubt it.
Yeah,
that's why I quit my job.
I don't see most stuff in
Not because they said that, but the lady said that she thought I was gonna be like late and stuff like that. Because other black people that work for her.
I'd have been late all the time after that.
No, I didn't come back anymore.
Another job I quit first day, Cutco.
Oh
yeah, Vector, whatever they going by now, whatever they going by right now. I quit their ass the first. I ain't make it past goddamn training.
They wrong too because
watch how I slice this watermelon. Shh. Watch how I leave. Y'all ain't gonna get me out here.
They get teenagers so excited.
Yeah,
they
you gonna be
like,
a marketing.
I got a job. You ain't gonna believe this.
What's your title? What's your title? Marketing manager. Like, oh, that's a good title.
All I gotta do is sell. You want about? No, I don't.
I really don't.
But they be so excited.
Did you know to quit a job first day?
I told y'all I only worked at Publix for 2 weeks.
That was your only job until now.
Oh, that boy played ball.
I played ball for real.
Now, okay, question for y'all niggas. You played ball for real. Yeah. You were athletic.
I played ball.
Not
for real.
Okay, but you played.
I played in college, yeah.
Yeah. I was an athlete, but then I started working in school. So what are y'all thoughts on? Because my niece, she just turned 18, and her prom is the day that this episode is gonna premiere, so she ain't gonna hear this shit. So
I'm on Saturday.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, homecoming.
Okay.
I know, yeah, homecoming. Right. So I was talking to her. She's not going to her homecoming because she had to pay for a lot of stuff. Because like she's connected to my account. Okay. I set her up on got her a student account on my account. So like I see like her money come in. I see what she spends it on, and I don't judge because it ain't my place to monitor your money you're spending. But you making some good money. Mm-hmm. But this is people get mad at me for saying this. My wife especially too. I don't think like just raise minimum wage for sure, right? Mm-hmm. But I don't think that we should raise minimum wage for those that are like of a certain age. Like when you can work 15 and say the minimum wage is $20. I don't think that 15-year-old should be making $20. Now my brother Al will argue with me and say, well, bro, some 15-year-olds providing for their families because he work in the school system and he's like some 15-year-olds got to go out there and grind, and you agree with that, right? Mm-hmm. But in my mind, I'm like, I can see that. I think that a kid should also have to be a kid. My reason being, my niece, she's not going to her homecoming because she's on the schedule to work. And in my mind, I'm like, fuck the schedule to work.
Fuck the schedule to work.
Go to your homecoming. Let me know, because she was like, well, I also got no money. Let me know how much it costs. I know you can pay me back. Yeah. Because I see how much you make.
Stop.
I'm just saying, like, if it costs too much, I want the gel nails, the hair. Somebody want to get my dress from Dillard's. I said Dillard's.
You gotta have natural.
You know what I mean?
Fuck that.
But like, I think a lot of kids her age, and she's 18, so she's technically grown. So a job gonna work her as much as they can work her. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like, I'm like, dollar. I don't like that shit.
Because I think I was in a situation like that too, like when I was a senior, and up until I even went to Hawaii, and it was like, well, no, because I have to go to work, and my mom and other adults around me had to remind me, like, girl, this ain't your be all end all. You finna do something else. So I just think it's awesome of her to think that that's her priority, but like, if everybody just reminds her, like,
you gonna miss them days,
girl. Fuck this job, get another job, go to homecoming.
Like the thing is, like, I've always said, if you're not in a sport, you should probably work, but work shouldn't be your full. Like, and I think she works like the 3 to 11 shift, so that means you get out of school, go to work. When you got time and I used to work 3 to 11. You ain't got time to do much. Shit. You know what I mean?
I work 3 to 9.
3 to 11. Sheesh. So I'm like, man, like, what? Because like, why I'm thinking like the minimum wage should be raised. The reason why I say it should, because that puts a lot of pressure on kids. And then like, if you make $20 an hour as a 16-year-old, I don't need the school shit. All right. Fuck you, Mr. Johnson. Shit. I
yes and no. The ones that are actually getting jobs a lot of times are the ones that have a little bit of oomph to them, and so like maybe they might not go to school, but maybe they'll be like an apprenticeship for electrician or something like that. So I think those are the ones that'll be all right. Cause back when we were in school, like, everybody got a job, except the people that played sports.
Except Bruce.
And I ain't have a job either.
I had a job at McDonald's, but part-time.
Now it's not like that. Yeah, they're not working.
And like, this is the niece who I took to go visit the college. Yeah. And I'm like, baby, I ain't heard shit about Savannah State. since you got this job.
She's talking that little money right now.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I'm getting my biggest paycheck I've ever got, which is crazy because her biggest paycheck is gonna be like $1,000 something. My biggest paycheck when I was that age was like
maybe five.
Maybe
Excited
five.
as fuck about that folks.
Right.
Woo!
Got a whole 500. What's up?
Planned it all out.
Shit got it more expensive.
Taking a layaway.
Right. I mean, like I would have bought my girlfriend at the time a little necklace with our picture in it. We broke up by the time I could pay it all. So I was like, y'all keep that shit, give my money back. Yeah, but I had at the time like at Walmart. So I'm like, I don't
Goddamn Walmart.
I don't like that shit.
You don't like that shit. Niece and niece. Man, go to your goddamn homecoming.
Yeah.
By the time she hear this, I don't know if she gonna. I
Tell her we said.
I call her tonight. Now, Breeze, you asked this question. You said I don't want. I'm gonna let you take it about this comedians.
Okay.
I was gonna say you put that.
No. I didn't.
What's one comedian that you do not find funny whatsoever? I'll go first.
Go.
Tracy
Morgan.
Tracy Morgan. I do not find him funny. Okay. I don't. I don't. And maybe it's just me, but I don't find him funny at all.
I think he's for a certain.
So maybe certain type. I'm just not that type.
Yeah. I think he's funny. He's always really goofy.
And goofy or it's funny?
To me, it's funny.
Okay. All right.
I think mine is. I had another one in mind, but the one for real probably is Chris Rock. It's not
Chris Rock.
It's not crazy funny to me.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
He plays the same role.
So does
Are we talking about stand up or like just in general?
In general. Okay. So does Tracy. Always stupid, dumb.
But I like that. I like that more than intellectually trying to be slick. He has a certain style. I like Tracy's style a little bit more. But yeah, Chris Rock, no shade, no tea. Just not my type of comedian.
Okay.
Interesting, guys. Well, thank you for that question, Breeze.
What you gonna say?
He can't say anything.
I don't know. So the comedy is subjective. Dip, baby, dip.
He thinks everyone's funny.
No, I don't think. No, I don't think that everyone is funny. I don't think that everyone is my type of comedy.
Right, that's what I said. So who's not your type of comedy? That's a better question.
Who's not my? I was gonna say a name, but no, he's definitely is. Go ahead, wife. Go ahead. You can while I'm figuring my way through this, because that way I ain't on camera saying it. I think not my type of funny. Fluffy. Gabriel Iglesias.
Okay, that's a safe answer.
Like
very safe.
I understand.
I get you.
I will go even further. I'll get y'all a little closer. So like him now today, like his latest stuff hasn't been my Cat Williams.
Okay.
Like his pimping the Pimp Chronicles, that was funny, but like his stuff later to me hasn't been that funny to me.
Yeah.
But he's selling out tours across the fucking country, so he's funny to a lot of people. That's why I say it's subjective.
I watched this Filipino guy with Bree. I don't know his name, but he's on Netflix.
Joe Coy?
Oh my God.
Yeah, Joe Coy.
But he had me rolling. I never would have watched him until Bree. I was laughing my ass
Joe
off.
Coy is hilarious. Yeah.
I never heard.
He's not necessarily my type of funny. Like I don't laugh like. The thing with me when it comes to comedians too, like if I don't laugh at you, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're not funny. Because I listen to like oh, that was a funny joke, that was good. Like Amy Schumer. Like Amy Schumer's never really necessarily made me he ha ha for real.
I think she's funny.
But like people like you like I can listen to Amy Schumer and be like, oh, she's funny.
If it's written well.
Yeah.
I don't like when the movie's too white chicky.
So with the movies, with what is it? Comedians. Do they not write their jokes? So like they just read the script and say like I gotta say this.
It depends on the movie. It depends on the director.
So like Kevin Hart and his movies is that Kevin Hart or is that somebody write? Oh, Kevin Hart would sound great saying this.
I mean, for Kevin Hart, a lot of the movies that he does, he's producing and he's working with the people that's writing it. So I
Tracy, let's do Tracy. Maybe not Kevin Hart. Is Tracy Morgan being this person or somebody else saying this is perfect for Tracy Morgan?
I can't answer that because it depends on how they roll. Like we were looking for a Tracy Morgan type, so then they could be like, we want somebody going to act like Tracy Morgan. Tracy Morgan gonna do it? Well, perfect. So I don't know. Like something like Mike Epps. Like Mike Epps could be like the first movie where Mike Epps had to like stick to the script was the movie Jumping the Broom.
Ooh,
they want to hit him stick to the script. Like Mike, say our lines. Like say what? Because like you can't just be. Yeah.
But like Roscoe Jenkins.
Oh, everybody was flying off the goddamn.
Oh, that's a good one.
Like, hey, this is what's happening in this scene. These are your lines. Say this.
But ad lib.
Give me like, because I directed a couple of shit with like comedians. I would always say, hey, give me one the way that it's written, and then give me one how you would do it.
Okay.
And oftentimes I would go with the one that they would do because it's funnier.
All right. I love Roscoe.
So
I also love is it Regina Hall?
yeah, Regina,
she's one of my favorites.
She's amazing. Did you see Hunk for Jesus?
No.
Save Your Soul.
Hey Regina.
Oh, that's good.
Hey Regina.
Yeah.
Okay,
Regina's also my celebrity crush.
I like About Last Night.
I haven't finished that movie.
Oh yeah.
That's with her, Kevin Hart, Michael Ealy, and
Yeah.
Regina Bryant.
And Why Did I Get Married Too?
Okay,
When
two.
they in Vegas.
I like one better than two, but okay, yeah.
Oh, I like two.
Now speaking of Vegas and trips and stuff, y'all ain't asked me about my goddamn vacation.
How was your trip?
My birth anniversary.
Y'all hotel was beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was like,
Thank you.
God damn,
It was.
I need to get with Veronica and
Thank
find
you.
out the itinerary details.
That was the Hyatt Ziva.
Was we at the Hyatt? We were at the Hilton.
Hilton. Okay, that was the Hyatt Ziva. And
That
the
bit
reason,
definitely was
the
nice.
reason I know to sit like that because everybody's like, because you gotta get into taxis in Cancun. Because did y'all do Uber in Cancun?
We did the hotel shuttle
Oh, okay. So everywhere y'all went,
or
We-
walked.
we ain't had no goddamn hotel shuttle.
Yeah, we had a hotel shuttle too.
We had to do taxi. We get you a taxi service to the Hyatt Ziva. But Cancun was fucking amazing. We did our birthday / anniversary in Cancun. Ask me a question, I'll answer it. I just do it like that.
Why I didn't get in the water? What was the water? Was that scuba diving? But I seen Veronica say nope, like in a mermaid or something.
So she did. So I scuba dove. I got in there. I scuba dove.
Did you scuba dive or did you snorkel?
Snorkel. There you go.
That's
snorkel.
when you stay at the surface.
That's when you can breathe through the thing.
Oh, okay.
That's sticking out. Yeah. So we snorkel. We were snorkeling. She jumped in the water, but didn't know that the water was as deep. It wasn't deep, but she thought it was like I can stand up in this bitch and walk. It wasn't.
Come on.
Yeah. So when she fell in, she had like a whole anxiety attack. Like and then we had to get her ass back on the boat to sit and watch until she like took her flippers off and like, okay, I'm comfortable now. So we did that. We went parasailing.
Okay.
I seen it. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
I told you.
It wasn't as bad. I thought
I
it
was
was
like, look at them about to drop their phone.
Yeah, I was. And we had that shit around our neck. So I was like, the wind blowing, baby. The wind gonna take it from around my neck.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. What else we did? I went to the casino, lost all my fucking money.
did
You drove a
too.
boat? You drove a boat?
I drove a speedboat, but that was the same thing that we did in Jacksonville.
Okay.
But this one was like an actual like covered boat. The one in Jacksonville was like you out that bitch. So that was kind of comfortable. We had butler service at the hotel, which I thought was like the dopest shit ever. Just because
Break that down.
Jeffrey.
In the room?
Well, Nigel, who was on the nanny? Nigel.
Their name was not Jeffrey or Nigel.
Jeffrey was on Fresh Prince, but then
It was
on the. She was working at a bridal shop. Now the kids asked this
Jose.
fellow. It was not no fucking Jose.
Pedro.
Yeah.
Now that was who was in Mexico. That
Miguel?
was we had a Miguel, we had a Fernando in Mexico. Those was our butlers.
Did you ring from them? Like, how's that work?
Jeffrey, please, could you?
Oh.
No. They use the WhatsApp. It's like you just type like what you need on your WhatsApp. Like, hey, can you make me a reservation for? Can you come and run a shower? Not a shower, but like the jacuzzi for? Can you iron our clothes? We didn't do that one though.
You
Like,
crazy as fuck. I'd be like, iron my socks. My drawers are a little wrinkled.
We didn't do that one, but we used them.
How was the food?
Food. Shout out to my line brother, Lyndon, because I think that they're going somewhere. I don't know.
They're going.
But he was saying like, I want to go to this place and I want to get an authentic experience. I want to stay like here. Because I was like, hey bro, it's like the Hyatt, like, because the price for what we paid for, it wasn't crazy. Like it wasn't crazy. So he was like, yeah, but I want to, that's too Americanized. I want to go someplace where they gonna have like the da 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 da. Then he sent me pictures of the shit. I said, so this place with the hamburgers and the hot dogs is where you want to go? But no, so the place we was at, it was all inclusive. They had the liquor, they had the food, they had the not only did they have the Mexican spots, they had the American spots, they had the
Italian,
hibachi, French. We didn't fuck with the snails though.
Escargot.
Yeah, escargot. Yeah, they had the clubs. So I was like, no matter where you go, like in the area that we were in Cancun, no matter where you go in Cancun, people speak English.
Bro, Cancun lit, bro.
The only thing that fucked me up was I realized like I can get overstimulated, and that throws me into like. Like it throws me into that because soon as no one we did Jamaica. And the thing about Jamaica, one, we had like a little ride picking us up. That was the first thing. But the second thing, in Jamaica, they speak patois, which is broken English. So you can understand what they're saying. Like, you might have to listen twice, but you'll get it. In Cancun or Mexico, no one told me, like, hey, when you get off the plane, you make that right, it's gonna be like a whole bunch of cab services in these booths, and they're gonna be hitting your ass.
I was nervous as fuck walking through that.
I was like,
because I was by myself.
Oh shit! I was like, what the fuck? So my wife was like, Jerry, just come here.
That was your first time in Cancun?
First time. Next time I know.
Go, that's how it was when we went the first time.
Okay.
But the second time, third time we go, it's, what up, buddy? Remember you from last time they said, I'm out here. So
that threw me off. That, and then we was in the back of a taxi. Now, I don't speak Spanish too goddamn well. I don't speak it at all, really. But I heard the taxi driver, he was talking to his phone, and he was like, yeah, dos negros. I said, that means 2 blacks.
Well,
so I was like, I don't know if he telling somebody he's dropping 2 blacks off, or he gonna do
he
something.
finna go to the store and buy 2 blacks. That's what he was saying.
2 black and miles. That could be that.
See, you gotta get the app on your phone to translate the shit.
That's what my barber told me.
I be holding that shit. I be like, oh, Bree, he just, okay, because
you baby better watch it.
Punch this motherfucker. this $1 billion. I'm gonna knock his ass out.
So that was my. It was a great
I
trip.
have a hammock?
Oh, what's that, like the little thing that you swing in? I don't think so.
Okay.
We had a jacuzzi in like on the balcony of the hotel room, so you can get in that.
Very cool.
This we were in the adults only section because it's the highest, so that you can bring
Veronica,
kids and
you
stuff.
planned it. You said everything.
Hell yeah, you ain't gotta ask. So you can. I can
next
tell
time you go on a trip like that, holla at your boy. I give him money. You just playing everything. Holla at him.
Hell yeah. We did.
Bree be like, I want to travel with more couples. You know how you go on the Instagram, you see,
that's her.
oh, you see all the black couples and stuff. I'm like, what the fuck?
So that's my question for y'all. When y'all, yeah, it was a lot of swingers there.
There'd be swingers everywhere, man.
Yeah, they had little pineapples on their little book bag and shit. So my question for y'all, like, when
I learned about that.
I think I know Vanessa's answer, but I'm curious for Breeze,
what's up?
A thoroughbred. When you're out and you see other black people, how do you interact with them? Like, do you interact?
Yes.
Or do you like what up? Or like do you like, hey, engage conversation?
Depends on how comfortable I am there already.
Okay.
Like if I'm just getting there and I'm trying to fill everything out, I'm like, okay, I see you. What's up? I see you again that second night. Oh, what's up?
Okay, you the same.
You the same. What's up? Oh, you here too? Where you from?
Yeah.
But that first night I ain't gonna be like, yo, what's up? Hey, buddy, you wanna hang out?
You gotta get comfortable with
I gotta make sure I know what everything going on. Then that third night shit, we finna go hit this little club up in Mexico. Yeah, whatever y'all wanna slide.
Mexico City?
Yeah. Mexico.
You
See,
gotta say it like that.
Mexico.
when you go to Mexico, it's different than Mexico.
Yeah, for sure.
Mexico ain't no English.
Yeah.
You know
I didn't leave Mexico.
Yeah, I didn't leave Mexico either.
We did go to the bars. We went to hookah lounge. Shit was lit, but we stayed right there while all the
What was that at?
tourists. It was right across the street from our hotel.
We
noticed,
Did y'all go by the flea market?
The flea market with
I know it's like
malls,
Yeah.
a
with the
lot
casino.
of.
Y'all hotel was like directly next to our hotel.
Okay.
Like you can literally walk in places.
No, we couldn't. So we were further up on the hill.
I was gonna
okay.
say
Yeah.
there's some that are like not close to like I don't know town.
Yeah, we couldn't. So
Okay,
we couldn't
we
just
was
walk
right
to.
there.
Or we could leave out of hotel and like walk to like
Yeah.
the casino.
Yeah,
and
I
then
know.
walk to like the outside mall.
Y'all was right there.
Yeah,
y'all was right
that's
there in
how
the
we
good in the
was.
thick of it. Yeah, we had to take
Yeah.
a ride. We was like 9 minutes away from that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we was-
Not
bad.
Yeah.
No, that's $12 though. $12 ride.
That's about where we caught the boat.
Y'all tip them?
Y'all should. Ooh.
At
I
first,
know,
the first time we went, I was tipping everything. Like, Bree, like, stop fucking using all the pesos. I'm like, they work hard for this shit. I'm giving them, I don't know what this shit is, a $500 peso here. Hey, take this, buddy. But
this is for you. Thank you, my friend.
the second trip, I'm like, yo, nah.
We took the nigga so good. He said,
Dance.
I'll wait right here for you all when you come out. I'm right here. I said, nah, nigga, we gonna be here for a minute. Oh, here.
I'll be right here.
I said, all right, shit. So no, we had a great time in Mexico, man. Our next trip, we're going to New York. So, and then I'm going to LA myself to go out there and do some work. So I'm excited, man. I'm traveling. We traveling.
Okay.
My wife, I.
Booked and busy.
Damn.
Look, I'm thinking about going on a cruise.
I saw this shit. Say what you gonna go. Say what you gonna go.
Okay, so
So I can tell you why the fuck not.
Tomorrow's my last day of work for
Nice.
the remainder of October.
God damn.
And they have
pretty damn
these
good.
cruises, yes, for Margaritaville that are starting at $99. but you need to leave like on a Tuesday or something like that, which is fine because I'm about to be off work. So I'm like, oh yes, $100, I should book it. And then I'm like, oh no, $100, I shouldn't book that. So I'm right there in between, but I think I might book it.
Yeah. You going by yourself?
No, Dre. Or my coworker.
So I will say this, because the Margaritaville.
Somebody said it was nice, but it was a 5 out of 10. I'm like, how the fuck is it nice, but a 5 out of 10?
So what Margarita did?
You tried. You ever got an F? You ever got a 50%?
It's about who you go with.
You ever like got a 50% on the test, but you tried? Like, that shit's good.
You tried hard as fuck.
You thought you was gonna fail the fuck out of that bitch. You just got a 50%.
No, that's funny as fuck. No, so Margaritaville, they purchased like the Bahama Paradise ships. So the Bahama Paradise was like the lower end. So Margaritaville are trying to like redo their ships. Like you might get on the boat and they working on some renovation.
So you can't go on the left side or something.
Yeah, like you can go, but it's still gonna be dated. It might be stanky a little bit. So they trying to get their footing still and still redoing the boats, but still trying to make some money back.
Right.
So that's why it's like. It depends, but like if like I said, you can't beat $99.
You know what I'm saying? I'm off. I think I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I do it. Do it.
Okay.
You can't beat that price.
Okay.
You won't beat that price.
I'm gonna do it.
No place in the world that you would go that you can beat that price. Now, before we go on two quick things, did y'all see that Velma from Scooby Doo?
I did not say that.
She's confirmed to be in the new Scooby Doo movie that's coming to Netflix. She's a lesbian. People have oftentimes speculated what was Velma's. I thought that she was fucking Shaggy.
Bro,
I thought she was like 12, 13.
I didn't care.
I thought she was a teenager.
But like when I was younger, I always grouped the dude with the white shirt and the shit. This nigga, what was his name?
No, that's
with the other girl with the purple dress.
Yeah,
and then Velma got the glasses with the big glasses and the turtleneck.
Yeah,
I always put her with Shaggy.
No,
but it come to find out they in the new movie on Netflix they say that she got a woman.
Wow. I don't even think why does that matter.
Yeah,
like I just want to see
just solve fucking crime.
Yeah, I just want to see y'all. Like I don't care what.
Solve the mystery.
Like
that first Scooby Doo movie was pretty good.
Yeah, well, I wasn't thinking when I watched Scooby Doo. I wasn't thinking like, damn, does she like? I'm like, damn, shit, somebody they know.
No, I was watching Scooby Doo like somebody, the motherfucker in the white shirt was fucking the lady in the purple dress. I was definitely said that. Fred.
There we go.
Fred.
You watched.
What's her name? Daphne.
You watched a lot. Yeah.
Of Fred and Daphne.
You watched a lot.
Oh,
if that's what you was thinking. Watch Scooby Doo.
Oh.
And then my last thing before we go, did y'all see that Biden is planning on pardoning?
Drop a bomb from my bomb Biden. Oh, take that back.
Oh, say it again. Clean it. Say it again.
Bomb Biden?
No. Say it right.
Drop a bomb.
Drop a bomb on Biden.
You almost had the FBI slot.
No.
They almost just slid through the goddamn window.
We got somebody in Jacksonville, Florida saying bomb.
We already cut a car off. We're gonna cut the power.
I have a lighting on her. Let me know when it's good to shoot.
So Biden is looking to roll back some of that.
It's about damn time.
You should have said something. I got you right here.
That boy, you moving quick. It's about damn time.
Right. In a minute, I'm gonna need an altitude to puff up in the air. I don't even smoke, but it make you want to.
It makes me want to.
So is that? I think that's a good thing, especially for Black and brown people who are in jail because of these drug charges, but they call them what kind of crimes?
Petty?
Not hateless crimes, but
petty.
Petty. Okay, we go with petty.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's not the word.
It's not it. But like non-violent crimes. There you go. They're in jail for these non-violent crimes
for a good bit of time too.
Yeah, like 30 years.
Right.
For a little sack.
Like, damn,
this show third sack, so we're gonna give you 10 years per sack. Like that's crazy. So
I read that they're gonna look into reclassifying marijuana because right now it's classified as more dangerous than heroin,
more dangerous than fentanyl.
Yeah, so which is crazy to me.
Crazy as fuck.
So I think that's awesome.
Yeah,
I think it's great.
I can't wait.
It's about damn time.
In a minute, I'm gonna need a sentimental man or woman
get
to
them people out of jail, man. It's people out here making millions, billions of dollars
off of it. Now, I'm not a one that engages in that, but I've heard that people are upset at the reason why the cannabis industry not struggling, but sometimes, Cannabis. There you go. I said cannabis. I was talking about Dahmer. The cannabis industry for struggling a little bit is because I guess the taxes on it is so high that if you go and you purchase marijuana from a distillery, okay,
that shit is expensive.
It's expensive. Yeah, that's what I heard.
Them gummies and stuff. Depending on where you go, like I went in the mall one time, they was like, "Oh, that's only $80. We'll give it to you for $75." Bitch, I don't want it.
Right, keep it.
I don't want that.
It's only $100. Bitch, I don't want to get that high.
And I can just call. I'm just kidding.
but that's what they were saying. Like people like. So I don't know what legalizing it is going to do. Like not like I think it's a good thing.
Yeah.
But is it gonna hurt the dope man? And it's like
nah, you can't.
Dope man got an LLC.
They the most adaptable,
right?
Adjustable.
Right.
Dope man like, hey man, hey, appreciate you fucking with me, but leave me a Yelp review.
Especially the ones that don't got another job. Like this, all you do. Oh yeah, they just be straight.
Okay. I just so shout out to Biden for that. Hopefully that goes through this damn student loan shit. You've been shaky. It's been a little shaky.
Right. He trying to redeem himself.
It's like go online and apply, but what application?
Right. That's what my wife
turn your
just said.
Notifications on so that you can come on, man. Stop playing with us.
Okay, if y'all don't mind, y'all, we gotta go right the fuck here. Yo, it's your boy Jerry the Great Man, and this week in Straight from Social Media, have y'all seen this story about a professor who got fired at NYU? Y'all saw that story?
No.
All right, so a New York University professor has been fired after a group of students signed a petition against him, suggesting that his course was too difficult. So Professor Jones, 84, had 82 of his 350 organic chemistry students sign a petition citing Jones's teaching methods and course outline as a reason for their poor grades. Now, what they said was, we are very concerned about our scores and find that they do not accurately reflect our time and efforts that we put into this class. That was by the students, according to the New York report. Now, we urge you to realize that a class with such high percentage of withdrawals and low grades and failure percentages to make students learning and well-being a priority that reflects poorly on the chemistry department as well as the institution as a whole. So the accusations were made against Jones, and they included reducing the number of midterm exams from 3 to 2, not offering extra credit, no Zoom access to lectures for those with COVID-19, and Jones taught in a condescending and demanding way. This is right here is according to the fucking students. Now, Jones defended his accusations via the petition, said that he reduced the number of exams because NYU scheduled his first test to be after the first 6 classes. So in an effort to help his students, Jones and 2 other professors taped 52 lectures, which Jones says he's paid $5,000 for out of his own pockets to publish. They are still being used by NYU. And then entering 2022, Jones said students were increasingly disengaged. They weren't coming to class, that's for sure, because I cannot count the house. Jones said, they weren't watching the videos and they weren't able to answer the questions that were being asked in the class. Following the course's second midterm, a test showed that the average score for the students was 30%, and then the students began to panic because this class was a prerequisite for them to apply to medical school. So Jones said, I don't want my job back. I just fear for other professors at the universities who may face the same consequences because of these students signing a petition and then the people like firing me because of that. So do y'all think that NYU was right for doing this, or is this a matter of kids just...
That's a domino effect. And this goes back to what we were saying a couple episodes ago. Kids are different nowadays. Like they don't know how to stick nothing out. Something gets too hard, they find a way to fucking get rid of it. It's too hard, we can't figure it out, let's get this guy fired.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had tough professors. Professor Russo was probably the toughest professor I ever had. But did we fucking sign a petition to go get him fired? No. We had to study harder. We had to do study groups. We had to get together. We had to come together and figure out how we was going to pass this class. But, Nessa.
As a teacher,
I kind of see both sides. From one side, yes, if a lot of students are disengaged, failing the course, just from like a data point, even if you're like an elementary school teacher, if all of your kids are failing, you're only going to be in that position for so long before they start moving you around or eventually firing you because you're not producing. That's literally any job. And then my other thing for teachers, I have like almost a gripe with older teachers who, you guys are right, like, kids are different. Literally, everything's different now. 2022, like the world is different than we were in school, than when our parents were in school, and definitely when this 84-year-old professor was in school.
Yeah, Mr.
So it's
Jones.
like, hold to your principles a little bit, but also you have to adjust with the times and the people that you're serving. And the people that you're serving are paying $80,000 to $100,000 a year to go to school there, NYU. So I see that part.
But did we just let them slide through?
No,
and not go to class?
We don't let them slide through and not go to class. So then, what is the accountability there for the students? Like, how many classes are they allowed to? Because I know even when I had a lot of people like, oh, I ain't never go to class. Like, I didn't have that many college classes where I just could miss as many classes as I want to. So like, what's the accountability for the students? How are they keeping up with that, something as small as attendance? Because I feel like that's something that is the article not questioning it, but did it talk about that too? Like, okay, well, it did show in fact that 50% of students missed more than the allotted 3 days, or whatever the fuck it is. How much research are they doing to it? So I don't know. That's tough. Kids don't stick anything out anymore. But does that mean
It's all about money.
Yeah. And I think that is
like, he might be tenured.
No, I was going to say, I think it's important to mention that Professor Jones was an adjunct. He came from Princeton, so he wasn't tenured.
Wow.
And they got rid of him. So I think that it was more than just this. They probably were looking for a reason to get rid of him. Because the 30 people failing out of the 352 students isn't, to me, an alarm to say, let them go. So I want to ask y'all this question before we get up out of here, man. We all got college degrees in here, and don't make us better no worse than anybody else. We all just got that piece of paper, and we work hard for that paper. You went through some years, some of us 4, 5, 6, however long it took you to get that. So answer this question for me if you would. When I was in college, I wish someone would have told me. Finish the sentence.
Don't schedule an 8 a.m. class.
That's a good one.
If possible, and don't get a credit card.
Okay. That's an even better one.
Move out of your city.
That's a good one too.
Don't take that loan if you don't need it.
That's the even better one. Or be
Take
smart.
that loan.
Be smart with that
Don't
loan.
take that loan.
I need that
So you said don't
gotta
take
buy a
it.
section.
loan. I ain't need that.
Right.
You gotta go get some new shoes.
Right.
You gotta.
The outfit, homecoming coming up. Shit.
Gotta take old girl on these days. What you talking about?
Date.
Oh, not you. What you spend your refund check on?
Date, shoes, fucking bottles, stupid shit.
I would say to these people, if I wish someone would have told me, don't take the 8 o'clock class for sure. Don't take out those loans if you don't need them. But your grades ain't gonna really matter. Make some connections with more people. Make connections.
That is something I wish somebody would.
Focus on your grades, but make connections as well, because you never know.
Get degrees.
There you go, brother. So that is straight from social media. Let us know in the comments, man, what y'all think about the story. Should he have been fired? Let us know. That is straight from social media.
Jacksonville, Florida, get ready for a comedy experience. It's the Dignified Delinquents live at the Comedy Zone of Jacksonville, October 9th.
The thing with the young girls is the language barrier. I can't get to the language. I don't understand what the hell they be saying. It's the hat for me. It's the glasses for me. It's the ears. Shut the up for me. How about that?
Get your tickets today by visiting ComedyZone.com or by clicking the link below. Don't miss your chance to see Vanessa, That Dude Breeze, and Jerry the Great.
That's up! Breeze! Hey, just to answer a couple of questions, because we here at this point in the show where I got a couple of drinks in me. People was like, hey, Jerry, that clip funny as fuck, but why is it only you on stage telling jokes? So here's the thing. We had some clips, couldn't use them because we had Bruno in the shots. So so to answer that question, there's that. And then somebody else asked me something else.
And I'm not a joke teller.
Yeah.
So go.
Yeah, and then some of y'all hit me up like, hey, I saw the clip on YouTube, but I live in Texas, so why was it advertising for me in the YouTube? Because I did some YouTube ads and I had to broaden the horizon and then hyper focus locally. So to those of y'all that asked me that's why I wanted to answer them as we got closer to the show, because by the time this gets to Sunday, the shit would be irrelevant. So those ads won't be running. So I just wanted to say that. Breeze!
Yo!
Before we get to your question today, man, you had one question. Then we're going to go to the question of the day. The first question you asked, you wanted to know, you said, if you were an adult movie star, what would your name be?
Yeah, what would it be?
Ooh.
Where's my paper?
Vanessa
We
has
sharing the paper.
sharing.
1, 2. I don't know.
She don't know where the hell she put it.
Oh, you sitting on my paper? I can't touch that.
And he farted on
I
it.
did not fart. I promise I ain't fart. I promise I ain't fart. I promise. Don't even play like that. I don't even fart in front of people like that sometimes.
He pooed it then. When he pooed
Like,
it.
I walk through the grocery aisle, go down the aisle, nobody on. Let it got heard.
Oh, no, I
She
fart
did
in
that.
other people on.
No.
I do it on purpose. and then we all are surprised. Who the fuck?
Bro, we was at Disney. Oh, we're gonna get back on it. We was in Disney on a ride. It was me, Bree, and Ari on the ride. Another family of 3 on the ride, and then another family of 3. And somebody farted, and they were looking around.
Because you got to look too.
I'm like, bro, like who the fuck? I knew it wasn't me.
Nah, I know that was a joke.
So I'm looking at. I looked at Ari. She said, "Wasn't me, Bree. Wasn't me." The other family like, yeah, I don't want me.
It was you, nigga.
Bro, somebody lying. That shit's aggravating. That shit was so stank.
I farted in Cancun. We was at the club, like at a little bar.
Sports smell.
We was at like a little bar place in Cancun, and like a little lounge. And I had like a little poop. It wasn't as far as the poop, but it was potent. And that shit went up into the air, and like people like they started smelling that shit. I was like, fuck, shit.
I gotta look around too.
You don't want to be the first one to look around though,
Right.
It looked like it was you.
Whoever
You
smelled it,
smell
dumped
it?
it.
Yes, I cannot believe that.
That's terrible.
So what was your first question? Then we can go to the question of the day.
All right, so if you was an adult movie star, what would your name be? Let me do it for them people because they say I don't look at the camera. If you were an adult movie star, what would your name be?
Vixen Vanessa.
Oh, you sound like you nasty. Nastiness.
Or Vanessa the Vixen?
Or nastiness.
Nastiness?
Nessa the nastiest.
Nessa
You want me to manage you?
That's the nastiest.
Nastiness or Vanessa the Vixen? One of the two. Yeah, I like both of those. Both of those ring. Wow.
Don't you go.
Speaking of, Jeeper just commented out on your pictures.
Don't you start no OnlyFans.
You know they got a new OnlyFans for feet only. It's called Foot. I sent it to your sister because she said she was taking pictures of her foot, of her feet. Foot fetish.
Oh shit! Send that shit to me. So I
I posted it to you too because you said you're gonna do something with your.
No, because they be in Bree.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm asking about her feet.
Yeah,
post them shit.
I'm finna send it to you right now.
I'm gonna be in the camera like
Send
that.
it to me too.
I'm gonna send it to you right now.
Yeah.
What would be your porn name?
I don't. Probably
It's called Feet Finder.
Probably Gary Coleman.
Gary Coleman. Why Gary Coleman?
Cause I got different strokes. Different strokes to move your girl. Yes, it does. I got different strokes to move your
now
girl.
The world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you may not be right for some.
That's my song that I'm coming out to. It takes different strokes. It takes different strokes. It takes different strokes to move the world. Yes, it does. What you can't beat that.
Good.
That's a good one. You got a song to it and everything. I didn't have a song.
Yeah.
I'm just saying different strokes. Gary Coleman.
Vixen Vanessa, watching I bless
Ooh!
you. That's it. That's all I got.
Vixen Vanessa, watch for now, bless you. Breeze,
yo,
go right here.
I say I got a couple questions. Let me ask you. Look. Question of the day.
Yo, it's your boy Breeze, and the question of the day this week is, what's Nelly's best song?
Who?
Nelly, under day, mommy,
E-I-E-I, what's poppin' tonight? Under day, mama, E-I-E-I, if the hair right, Nelly, the hair night.
Come on.
I gotta Google some shit, go ahead.
I just told you what I think it
The
was.
first one that come to my mind, and it's not just him, is Shake Your Tail Feather.
Ooh.
Video and all.
That's a good one.
You gotta do
We do it for fun. We do
But
it
they
for
was
fun.
killing that shit in the video.
Come here, girl.
What's your name?
What your name is? Where you from?
Turn around.
Who you came with? Is that your ass and your mama have brains?
Can't say this is so glad he came
here.
I said, little mama, you damn rose.
I'm a sucker for cornrows and manicure toes.
Hey.
And manicure toes.
Oh, okay, something like that. Yeah.
Nah,
I like
y'all
Murphy
help
Lethal
me.
type. I like them.
I like a long head. That's Lil Wayne.
No.
I like a long head, thick red balls.
Oh no, you talking about some? I like them long head.
At the end of that,
I like
Murphy.
dark skin. That's Murphy Lito.
Yeah, how I go?
I don't know.
I like that.
Really the time, right?
Yeah.
Nelly got some songs. Nelly got some songs.
Hey, you know what? If you wanna go and take a ride with me,
So
why do I
feel it? Hey, must be the
in the
money.
club on a late night feeling right?
Nigga trying to find something. He was like 19.
He
was like 19 when that song
He
came
ran
out.
the rap game for a good little bit.
Yeah, shit.
No matter what I do,
I hated that
all I
You hated
think
that song?
about
one. That to me is
you.
one of the worst. That's there with like Chameleon,
I met
Right and
her
Dirty.
she met right at the track for me.
What
and
about-
she got the house for me, the finest thing I've ever seen.
It's
And
all
no,
in
no.
my head.
I think about it over and over again. That ain't even Nelly though. What's this
I
part?
can't keep picturing.
That's
Say,
the song.
no, say what he said in that song though. Don't
When
do
it
the
hurts
chorus.
so bad.
Say Nelly's song. Say Nelly part. What he said in
Can't
that
remember
song?
the day you left.
I remember the last words you took right in front of me when you said that you would leave. I was too damn stubborn and cocky to try this thing,
Over
but
and
I
over
see it
again.
clearly now.
Let's talk about
And the
over and
voice you
over.
made keeps
Over and
playing
over.
in my head.
Over and over again.
I play in my head.
Over and over again.
What
Hold
about-
on.
Hey, but I think she's leaving. Oh man, she's leaving. I don't know what else to do. I can't go on not loving you.
What about I
am number one? No matter if you like it, just take it down and write it. Hey, I am number one.
Two is not a winner, and three nobody remember. Ooh.
What does it take to be number one? Two is not a winner, and three nobody remembers
Okay.
it. What about it's getting hot in here?
So hot.
So take off all your clothes. I am getting so hot. I wanna take my Nelly, let's fall live. It's a little bit of and a little bit of Nelly this fall. Now what about? Because we talked about this earlier.
He got another one?
This is why we got him. 30 down at the bottom, 30 more at the top. Smile for me, daddy. Oh, what you looking at?
What about Air Force One?
wanna see my what?
Big boys stomping in my Air Force One. Say, give me two. Oh, I need two. So I can get the stomping in my Air Force One. Big boys.
Okay.
Now what about won't you come on and go
With me.
Ooh, girl.
Hold on.
Come on over to my place.
My place.
Come on, Nelly.
Shorty, where you been? Girl, where you been? It's been a long time, long
Bro, Nelly
time since
Nelly
I
ran the
seen
game for
ya.
a minute, dog.
Fine too.
His
Yes, it has, girl. Then y'all might not know this one too. Y'all might not know this one. But Pimp Juice,
he's wanting
want me for my Pimp Juice. Woo! I think I need to let her loose.
Hey,
Let her loose, let her loose. She only want me for my Pimp Juice.
I'm
Not
talking
my Pimp Juice. I'm talking our Pimp Juice. Woo!
Come on, Nelly. Fuck with Nelly.
Nelly also had another one. This is a deep cut. I'm talking wood grain and leather, 20 inches and better with the hole. That's all I know. That Nelly was fucking Sweatsuit.
Yeah.
That album, those albums, Sweat Suit. So we didn't answer the question. What was his best song?
We just named all of them bitches.
I think all of us said our favorite.
He had a song with Janet Jackson called "Lose Control," didn't he? Didn't he do something?
But he was on.
He did a song with Janet Jackson.
He was on there with
that
T.I.
one.
T.I. Tip Drill.
Oh,
his verse.
Ain't your face, I need a tip drill.
I need a tip drill.
My favorite
Watch that
Nelly
video.
song is "Loving Me." Hey, yo, ma, how you doing? This your son now. See, I picked up the mic and put them drugs down. See, I was trying to do some things that'll make you proud. Instead of every time I call, it's to build me out. Ooh, why didn't I listen to things you used to tell me? Knowing that everything that you said would never fail me. Like, they got plans for you. Ain't nothing I can do when the law get their hands on you. But I ain't listening, wasn't paying attention. Not just trying to get mine. I'm grateful to complaining about Nike polo signs, but you always come through. But what do? I stole off your jaws, the money from your draws. So don't about your yard, stay into it with the law. I'm trying to pay you back from all the stress that I caused, but I'll always be there to give you whatever you want. Okay, I'm sorry. That's a good ass fucking song by Nelly.
Okay, well, I didn't listen to that part.
Drop down and get your legal loan, girls. Drop down and get your legal loan, girl. Okay, all right. Anybody else got one?
All right, so the question of the day, I'm sorry we got off track. The question of the day is, what is...
and they say... Okay, I'm sorry.
God, keep singing the fucking...
That's that sweatsuit. Go ahead, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do fucking segment.
Question of the day is, what is Nelly's greatest song?
I say I got a couple questions. Let me ask you. Look. Question of the day.
Hey, you know what, Breeze?
What's up?
I was hesitant on using that question of the day because I was like, what? I was like, I don't know if Nelly got something, because you had one about not Drew Hill, but 112 and Jagged Edge. And I was like, I don't know if Nelly got that many hits. But then I just sat here and we just went through fucking memory lane. Nelly has a lot of fucking hits.
Nelly was a GOAT.
He is or was?
He was back in the day. Like, Nelly ran the game. Like, Nelly was like...
He was that guy.
Like, who didn't know Nelly?
You had a Band-Aid under your eye too? Did you wear a little Band-Aid under your eye?
At least once in my life.
At least once. Like, I wanted to try it. No cut there. I just put it there.
Yeah. So this make you feel old. They was doing 2000 days for homecoming. They did like 2000s, and people was dressing as Nelly with the Band-Aid. And someone was like, one of my friends, he was like, I dressed as Nelly. They was like, who the fuck are you supposed to be?
Oh, wow.
And I was like, wow.
I was gonna dress like AI.
Another GOAT.
Who was AI? Allen Iverson with the braids, the cornrows.
He was the reason I used to get the fish. But I used to hate getting my hair braided. But a nigga would do it just for AI.
Yeah.
You got the fish bones?
What? When
I had fish bones too.
Fish bones?
The most gruelest braids to get, because
you gotta get the little flats first.
Yeah.
Then they gotta
put it into a little frozen. They gotta plat that shit.
All I thought about, I want to be like AI. I want to be like the answer.
Make me like Mike.
Right.
Nessa!
Yep.
We going to you, dog. What's going on this week? And Love 'em or Leave 'em. What we doing and how we rocking?
This is going to be crazy.
It's going to be good, y'all. Love 'em or Leave 'em is where you can write into the Dignified Delinquents to get unbiased relationship, situationship, or friendship advice. To write in, go to jtgentertainment.com. Look for the Dignified Delinquents, then Love 'em or Leave 'em, and let us know what's going on.
And Breezy said you wasn't going to read it.
No?
I'm a man of my word.
Mississippi. Yeah. I feel foolish, Clarksdale, Mississippi. Hey, cousins. My baby's father, he's 24, and I, 26, split about 1 month ago. He told me he wanted to be with me, but he doesn't want a relationship right now. I recently found out he started talking to other girls, but he texts me now and then and tells me he loves me. He is very hot and cold. We haven't had sex since breaking up. I work from home, so I barely leave the house because once I'm off work, it's time for me to get my baby from school and prepare her for the next day. My parents are hours away, and I don't have any family in this city. The only person I had was my baby's father. Moving on is such a hard process when you don't know anyone and you can't get a break to go out and get to know anyone. I try to keep busy, but there's still hope in me that he'll come back. I feel foolish as fuck. Do y'all have any advice? Signed, Alone in Mississippi. The part that is like sticking out to me the most is the very hot and cold. And I'm going to give you some advice that Jerry and Breeze gave to me one time when we were talking about just being somebody something to do. I had somebody who would text me, you know what I'm saying, sometimes and make it seem like I was their one and only and they love me so much and X, Y, and Z. And then other times we wouldn't hear from each other that much. And I was like, I think he really likes me. Da, da, da. But after having this conversation, based on another letter, I realized now much later that maybe I was just his something to do when it was nothing to do. So that's what this letter is giving me. I'm not saying he doesn't care about you. I think he probably does. Maybe he doesn't know. He said he doesn't want to be in a relationship right now. I believe that him texting other girls doesn't mean he wants to be in a relationship with them, or that he doesn't want to be in a relationship with you. He just knows everything that you just said. You don't know anybody in the city. Your parents are hours away. You work from home. You don't have a life. And he's using that to his advantage. I'm not saying using you, but that's the facts. My advice to you would just be to get busy. You are busy because you work and you have a child, but I think there are you can involve yourself in other things. Like on Facebook, there's a million groups, where you can find single moms in this area or play dates in this area and things like that. You can find a little mommy and me classes, or you can find something to do even if you do have to bring your baby. And it's not necessarily for the effort of dating, but that way you can start meeting people. And then, maybe you meet somebody at this class that is a little bit more organized, and then eventually maybe she says, hey, let's come to my house for drinks or something. Then maybe you meet somebody at their house. You know what I'm saying? Like, trust the process. Don't just think you're just gonna meet somebody to take your mind off of him. Like, do some things that make you and maybe your baby feel good, and then I think the rest will fall into place. So I just think find you something to do, even if it's like PTSA or something like that. Like, just get you an organization, something to be a part of, and then let the rest happen. But that hot and cold shit, that ain't what you deserve. So don't keep playing into it, okay? That's my advice. Breeze.
I must say, Vanessa, that's the best advice. Me personally, I think that I've
heard from me.
Personally,
Thank you,
I'm
Breeze.
just that was
Sound
good. I love it.
Appreciate that.
Damn. Don't take that the wrong way.
No.
Think that's
cool.
That was
I
good.
appreciate that.
That was great.
Thank you.
My question to you is, what was the reason for you moving to Mississippi? Was it him? Or did you move to Mississippi because it was something you wanted to do? Was it a career change, or you just needed a change of scenery? Because if it was for him, then go back to where family is. Home is where your family at. Home is where your heart is. Home is where you have your help. So if you got family wherever you from that could help you, that's willing to help you, and you have more of a life, then I would say you try to get back there. Especially if you saying he hot and cold, you probably sticking around because you like, yo, this may be something that's gonna rekindle between us, and you trying to stick around for the baby, and you trying to, keep your hopes up and wishing that things go right. But you 24, baby, don't waste your life on hopes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a life to live it. You don't want to live with regrets. So I would say, if the reason for you moving to Mississippi, y'all moving to Mississippi, you get you and your baby. I know it might be hard for you because you want your baby to be around their father or whatever, but go back home. You know what I'm saying? Get your life started. Get where you got your help. Because you being alone, I don't know what the world's different now. Being alone now causes depression. Too much thinking. You don't get to do nothing. You don't want to get in that stage. So before you get there, pack your stuff up and go. I'm going to say leave. I think Nessa said leave.
Say get busy.
Nessa say get busy. Jerry?
Yeah. Hey, cousin. Love you. Thank you for watching. We love you for listening too. First of all, you in Mississippi. What the fuck did you come from to go to Mississippi with this country ass nigga?
It's not too far. She said hours away.
Hours away?
Yeah, so it's not too far.
He said Alabama. That's not about right. Alabama. Yeah, Breeze, to answer your question, but I think she moved there for him. Because I never heard of Clarksdale, Mississippi. That's too close to Chuckaloosa.
Too damn close.
You done at the pink. I think Vanessa, I'm proud of you too for that. I think I've been doing the show with you for how many years now? 2 and some change. I think that's the best, besides the get busy part. That's one of the most sound advice I've ever heard you give someone, is to, you just something to do when there's nothing to do. And then was he military?
Gotta be.
I'm getting my letters confused up. Okay, no, this wasn't. I'm getting my letters mixed up.
Oh,
okay. But y'all young. He's 24. You 26. You just something to do when there's nothing to do. I don't know. He don't like you like that. He's just not into you like that
anymore.
And that's okay. People grow out of likes and loves and whatever. But he want to keep you on his roster. I learned that from Vanessa. Rosters. He wants to keep you around. So that when he wants to do you, he can do you. And you keep it because you still love him and you're going to allow him to do you. I don't know what kind of men are in Chuckaloosa, but I think that you should.
Chuckaloosa.
They got Confederate flags in the back.
Yeah, like if it's not conducive to what you're looking for in your life and where you are in your point of life, get the fuck up out of there. Break that lease. All right, how many months you got? Finish the lease.
His name on it. If his name
want to break that lease, get the fuck up out of there. Go back to where you comfortable at, where you got your help, where your support system is. Don't sit there and be miserable. Because if he wants you, now the cards in your hand. Leave. Get your deck back. Get your football back. Get your basketball back. You going home. Go back to your comfort zone. You're not alone. You shouldn't feel foolish. Yo, I know you do feel foolish. So your mama told you don't move out there with him.
Mama definitely told her that.
Mama said, don't you take your ass out there with him.
She embarrassed.
She embarrassed. She don't want to go back home for the I told you so. But go deal with that I told you so for a week or a month. Mm-hmm. And then after that, bounce back. I think Big Sean had a song. This is my last thing. Big Sean had a song. Last night took a L, but tonight I bounce back. Bounce back. That's all I got for you. Nessa.
Ducking and Dodging, Chesapeake, Virginia. Hey, Play Cousins. I love the show. It's my daily motivation and laughs, but I'm at work writing this, so bear with me. I'm going to try to keep it short, but I'm 18 going on 19, Scorpio, and a guy I'm talking to is 19 and he's in the military. Before he went on deployment, he was talking all sweet stuff to me, and once he was on deployment, he would actually talk to me all the time, and I started to grow feelings, but I kept him to myself. But once he got to the last port, he switched up a little and didn't call or anything and dry texted me. So when he got home, I asked him his intentions and he told me he wasn't looking for a relationship. He was young and didn't want to be tied down. Then said he doesn't want to stop talking to me because I'm a good girl and I meant a lot to him. But I wasn't trying to be stuck in a situationship. I don't rock like that. So I kept it pushing and moved accordingly. A couple of days later, he calls me and said I was acting weird. And I said, well, we don't deal with each other on that level anymore. We're just friends. He was like, I'm just trying to get myself together and be ready for a good relationship. I wasn't trying to hear none of that because we're both young and I'm not going to sit around and wait for anyone. He calls me again a couple of days later and we're talking for a while and he says to himself like a dummy, I want a girlfriend and someone to hold me down. But I didn't speak on it because he told me what it is. But in my mind, I'm thinking, dang, so you don't want me, but you want a relationship? Then he calls when he finally got settled in his new job and asked me on a date. Help me, cousins. Should I keep dodging him still or go out? Signed, what's a girl to do?
Go the fuck up. I'm sorry.
19 in the military, you 18. I would just dodge that bullet.
Yeah, she young.
Definitely I wouldn't go relationship here. I wouldn't even be thinking that right now. He has not shown you. He's shown you that he can put a lot of effort in whenever he feels like it and make you feel good, and then when he don't feel like it, he ain't gonna do it. So who's to say that he's gonna keep that going? And just like the previous letter, you don't deserve that hot and cold. So like, why are you sticking around and subjecting yourself to that? But that's easier said than done. Maybe you really like him. Maybe he's a good time and all that stuff. So if you want to go on the date, go on the date and let it be just that. Like, you're on a date. Don't leave all that old shit, like y'all been talking for so long, XYZ through his whole deployment, bump all of that. That's old news, that's dead. Okay, start this fresh, pretend like he's somebody brand new, you just met him, and go on a date. Keep it simple, keep it casual. But as far as like relationship, I wouldn't even be thinking about that right now with this young man. I don't think he deserves you for real. But everybody's young and growing, and I don't know. Get the free food. Go on the date. Breeze.
He 19, baby. He's in military. Mm-hmm. He was talking to you before he got that challenger or that charge. He was talking to you. He had no money.
No what?
No money.
No money.
He ain't had no money. So he was talking to you. As soon as he got his hands on some little money, when he got him a challenger or a charger, he
got weird for his britches, huh? Too big for his britches.
Yeah. So he started feeling himself a little more, started getting a little more attention than he normally was getting. So he forgot about who was down for him when he ain't had nothing. And you don't want somebody like that that's gonna forget about the people that was down for him when they ain't had nothing. And that seemed like what he had going on. And he did it once, he'll do it again. I agree with Vanessa. You don't deserve a situationship. Cause when he ain't had nothing and he was talking out there in the middle of nowhere and needed somebody to talk to, cause when you out in the middle of nowhere, it gets lonely. And you need somebody to talk to. You was there for him. You picked up for him. And for him to come back and start acting different, that show who his true colors was. For real. So baby, I like Vanessa say, get that free food if you want to. Get that free food. But I would definitely dodge him. It's not what you need. He showed his true colors. And sometimes when people show you their true colors, you gotta believe it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes as people, we think so much black and white. So when it's time for people to show their true colors, we don't want to see those true colors. We seeing what we want to see, which is black and white. Mm-hmm. Open up your eyes and see what it is for what it is.
I see your true color shining through.
But that's from your big cousin Breeze, Jerry.
Can I just say something as a side?
Yo,
Vanessa said it earlier. She said, "I missed y'all." At first, I didn't want to say I missed y'all.
Here we go.
At first, I didn't want to. Maybe because I've been drinking a little bit. And now I'm drinking it straight. I missed y'all a little bit. I feel like Vanessa's getting a little frustrated with me because I wasn't responding quickly. But I was busy.
I wasn't frustrated with you.
No, not on purpose. Not on purpose.
No, you know what?
Because you know why? Because I was like, damn, I ain't responded to Vanessa in like, oh shit. It was a while.
It was.
It was a minute.
But I saw like a pattern, and I also noticed that you weren't really active on social too much.
Yeah, I was busy as fuck.
And then I was like, well, Jerry is pretty busy right now. He's in school. I know he's starting a new job, so I didn't even.
So I was like, I hope Vanessa, because I know, because sometimes I can. We grown.
We done got to the point.
Left, right. Jerry go right. I'm gonna go left.
Yeah, no, I didn't feel no type of way or nothing. Now you like my tweet.
Yeah,
it wasn't directed at you, but that's just a fact.
No, I agree with the fuck.
Yeah, so
shit, I was agreeing with you.
I was like, oh Lord, Jerry probably think this was about him, but no.
Shit. No, I was, because I wanted like another one today, but I was like, no, I can't like that one.
Oh no, I was talking about my business.
There was some titties and shit in that one. Not some titties, but it was something.
Am I?
Think you should.
Your titties weren't. Your titties.
It wasn't yours.
No, not.
Your titties. I've been out there on Twitter.
Vanessa like
Vanessa titties.
Vanessa chest like a 14-year-old. 14-year-old little boy.
I told many times that these are their favorite.
You said they're your favorites.
They're their favorite boobs.
No, you shared something. I'm gonna let you know what it was. It was a reshow. I was like, damn, like, because now on Twitter, if you like somebody's like,
yeah, now I'm finna go look at my likes.
It tells you that they. Tells you that they like
content in here.
It wasn't crazy.
Oh, okay.
But it's like, me personally, I can't like that right now.
Oh, okay.
In my life.
Duly noted.
We don't love them or leave them.
We're doing love them or leave them.
I miss you guys. Here's what I think. I'm gonna be Mr. Cleo. I'm Miss Cleo. Call me now. I'm gonna be Mr. Cleo. He gonna ask you to marry him just to get some extra money. You gonna marry him. You gonna get divorced in 3 years.
Oh God. No, but for real, ask him how many friends he has.
That's what's gonna happen.
Who are newlyweds.
That's what's gonna happen.
He has at least 5.
He just learned how the fuck the military works now.
Because you said, what kind of car you got?
Challenger.
Yeah, he just got that. And then you gonna know about the marriage benefits.
Oh my God, he just learned.
You gonna be the one. You gonna be the one, and your dumb ass gonna do it. Call me now.
Call me now.
But you gonna learn. You gonna have a baby by. You gonna get 1 kid because she 18, you're 19. You got 1 kid. You gonna be divorced by the time you're 22. It's all right though, because you gonna learn.
Kids gonna be well taken care of though.
Military man. Hopefully he stayed there till 20 years. Call me now. Hopefully he stayed there for a long time.
Them ones that get divorced usually do.
What, stay there for a long time? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because child support taken care of a little bit. So I already got no advice for you. What was her question? What's a girl to do? Call me now.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You young. I don't. When we get, I found myself turning into Vanessa, which made me realize I was like, let me see if Vanessa was frustrated with me because I was like, I'm turning into Vanessa a little bit. When we see these young letters like 18 and 19, I think because I turned 29, I feel like I'm a grown ass man for real.
These was two of the same letters.
Yeah.
They need to be friends.
That's okay.
And that's why they run into me a little bit.
They need to hang out.
I found myself turning into Vanessa a little bit like, go fuck them.
I need a ratchet letter. Somebody send me some foolishness.
Some foolery. But no, ma'am. Do what you think is best in your heart of hearts. You probably married right now because this shit. How long we been off? 2 weeks.
Yeah.
This shit about 2 weeks behind. Yeah, you're probably married right now.
He proposed. That shit done.
So good luck. We love you though, and don't do nothing crazy. Don't do nothing stupid. I'm just being silly, but love yourself first, then you can love somebody else. Nessa.
That was Love 'Em or Leave 'Em, where you can write into me, Jerry, and Breeze and get some unbiased relationship, situationship, or whatever you got going on. Some advice from us. You can go to jtgentertainment.com, look for the Dignified Delinquents, then Love 'Em or Leave 'Em. Let us know what's up.
Thank you for that. And I'm sorry for my little side note. I've been drinking.
That's okay. Yeah. No, you've been drinking for sure.
No, I have not. Because this bottle was like that much in there. And then this one, me and Breeze split that.
Yeah. Today?
Yeah, today.
Yikes.
But no. I'm sorry. No.
Y'all be tripping.
I had like, it was here because this is my birthday bottle. For y'all, my birthday.
I remember. Who do you think playing all that?
When y'all brought it to the thing.
We playing that. Yeah.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, how long ago was that?
Like 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Like 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So that's what that was at. So I had drunk a little bit of it, like about this much, and then we got that much left. Okay. Side note, I'm a grown ass adult because I got a Sam's card. Hello.
Boy, I just see you tweet about Sam's 5 times.
They got a Sam's card? You got a Sam's card?
Yeah, I got it.
I'm on my mama account.
Yeah, so you can go in that bitch and get what you want. Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Nigga, Sam, you get a whole thing of M&M's like about this damn big. That shit'll last us for a whole year.
Don't nobody need that many M&M's.
That's what I said. I got like a.
But I got it.
I was like, I want some graham crackers. I'm in the mood for some graham crackers. I opened the goddamn box. There's like 6 cases of graham crackers in the fucking box.
You don't need all that.
I said, I can't eat all this shit.
You got a food stamp plug? We'll talk about that shit off the air. Never mind.
You know what?
Oh shit!
You was probably shit. Ask the people who run into you at the Publix.
And then if you got a FEMA plug, I guess.
Ooh. I got one. I know somebody. I know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody.
Now what answers now?
Who, what, where, when, how? People got the what? Who, what, where, when.
And how?
Yeah, he got the what? Breeze.
Yo.
Who, what, where? He forgot one of them.
When and how? That's the 5.
That's the 5.
Who, where, when, how?
Breeze.
A lot of niggas like to add the fool.
You got me right there.
What he gonna get? What he gonna do? Run up on me if you want to. Come on, man.
Of America.
Yo, I'm waiting on my intro song.
America. Hey. You got a fucking intro song for Men Want to Know. What men want to know this week?
We ain't come up with a. I thought we had one.
You got no
we
fucking
came up with one?
Not that I know of, Vanessa.
You came up. You got an idea?
All right, I'll
tell
you.
You got
an idea?
I'll tell you later.
But fucking bleep it or leave it.
Men want to know this week. Ladies, do y'all really believe us when we say just a tip? Or do y'all just be playing along like, oh, okay.
This nigga be playing along. Okay. Just a tip, right? Oh, that's more than a tip. Whoa.
For a long little while, I would just like play along. But now I'm at the point, no, I don't believe that. And don't even play like that. Like, if we're going to get down, let's get down. But now, no. But back then, yeah.
Do men do just, I don't know. Do men do just a tip with a condom on? Like, has a man ever said just a tip, but he had a condom on? I'm just going to put the head in, and he had a condom on.
Nah.
We ain't going to talk.
Yeah.
Not that he should. I guess if he said just the head in without a condom on, you can still catch and get. So that don't justify anything. But I'm curious.
Yeah, either or. I don't think there's been one man I've been intimate that hasn't tried just the tip.
Just a little bit.
Almost everybody, yeah.
Damn, baby, all I need is a little bit.
I hate that all the men are the same because every man said that.
How you said that in the past? Like,
I don't remember, bro. I was.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, yes, the fuck you do.
I don't remember how I said it in the past.
Just fast forward this part when you see it.
It depends on the mood. Like, damn, I just need the head in. Like,
and what does that do for us?
Like,
fucking open the gates.
You just hoping that the gate is open and now that bitch wide open now. Like,
as a man, you try to sneak it in and you try to go look.
Like,
that's just the
Has
head.
there ever been a woman once you did get the tip in that said, nah, after a few tips, like, okay, that's enough?
Sure.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. I haven't.
Sure. I asked that question like Obama.
Bro, I ain't really.
Sure.
Right. Bro, I ain't never really. I mean, I did the just the tip, but shit. We gonna talk till the fucking sun come up. I'm gonna get.
You gonna talk to the rest.
We gonna talk into fuck. I fall asleep or something. Something gotta get us some please.
And you holding the tip right in there. So So this is a tip. What if I went here? Oh, get too much. Okay.
We ain't even really doing it. I ain't even really moving.
Wow.
Nah.
Yikes. They're kidding. Say you're kidding.
What did he say?
I said, we ain't even doing it. I ain't even moving. It's just
you're the one moving.
Right. This doesn't even.
You moving towards me.
This don't even count as a body for you.
Oh, wow.
You're not even moving.
This don't even count. She's like, it don't count. I am just scooching down.
We doing a good time. We gonna
make it. See, you saw
we gonna make it.
You saw Joe Budden got in trouble a little bit for saying for saying what he said.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it back or listen it back. Did you heard it? Brady, you heard the shit?
Yeah. He said something about the drinks or whatever, right?
See how this nigga.
He said something about sex, but you gotta watch them kind of people.
No,
I'm talking about you gotta. I know. I remember what he said. I just don't remember
what he said.
He said something that
the liquor
that he don't remember.
The drinks.
But I'm saying you gotta watch people like Joe Budden
who make your drink for you.
Lord have mercy.
Joe Budden said that he would what he would do, take the condom off.
He would tell her that he's putting one on, but they didn't put one on.
He's sick. That's sick.
Let's get the fuck on. Close your segment out. Ask the question again.
No, I agree.
How would you feel
weird.
as a woman to like finish and you? I don't know if y'all look at it. What you like? Whatever. And you can feel. And you realize like he lied.
I would never talk to that person again.
That's sick. Yeah. Joe, you showed it exactly who. I knew you was this person anyway. But you showed us
maybe
who
he
was.
did a long time ago. Maybe he's from it. I don't know.
It doesn't matter. He's still sick.
But
close your segment. He's still sickly.
No.
Hey, this week men want to know, ladies, do y'all really believe men when they say just a tip, or do y'all just play along? Let us know in the comments. Y'all get at me.
Thank you for that,
get at us because we're a team.
Us.
Because I'm 1/3.
No one showed me love lately.
Really? Well, you haven't been here. You had the fucking Ashley.
You gotta check in.
Ashley, there was a replay.
Noticed.
What do you want? What do you want? Tell me what you want.
You guys hate.
Jiva just showed you love on fucking Instagram.
Come on.
Oh, sorry. Come on.
Who is Jiva?
Come on.
Jiva.
I'm just kidding, y'all.
Jiva must show you a lot of love.
No, not really.
Wife sleep. She gonna sleep in the chair. She's snoring.
Oh Lord,
child, because I think my ride sleep.
I ain't take a nap. I ain't take a nap today.
Oh, your ride.
I was definitely doing text to the.
Because you was gonna be in the Uber.
Hell no.
She'll be text me. I got you. Yeah, it wasn't nothing bit better.
What we got next, y'all? What we got going on?
You tell us.
Shit, I think we got a little something that you might have something to do.
Something that goes.
You got the top 5. That bit might be top 30.
Get out. You're done.
I'm looking out for the wife. She's snoring over there.
This is Jerry's top 5.
Tell me how you really feel. Tell me how you really feel. Top 5.
Yo, it's your boy Jerry the Great, and this was my top 5, man. I want to pass it back to what I did a couple of weeks ago when I did like the popular white movies.
Right.
They was white movies, but if you give them a black title, change the whole kind of trajectory of the movie. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I got a true 5 this week.
Okay.
A true 5. True for y'all know you surprised or you happy for your boy. You surprised about your boy. True Fire this week. Hey, get your tickets for Jacksonville. We're going to be in Jacksonville on Sunday at 7 o'clock. If you listen to this show before Sunday, October 9th at 7, you fucked up. You fucking missed it. All right, here we go. So number 1, The Hangover. They did like 3 of those. So probably only should have did 1, but they did 3 of them. But great fucking movie series. I think if we did it in black, it'd be called We Had a Time Last Night. Ooh, we had a time last night. All right, number 2. Number 2. This is a very popular. They did many of these. It's a very popular movie. It's called Bring It On. Bring It On. Very serious movie. They were cheering hard. I think if it was black, you get Shanique with them, Lil Ray, and she a girl. You get Shanique with them do Bring It On. I think in the black community it's called Come Outside, Ho. Come Outside, Ho. Number three. This was a Jim Carrey movie. It was called Me, Myself, and Irene. Y'all saw that one?
Yeah, I saw it.
Maybe missed it. It wasn't my favorite Jim Carrey movie. Me, Myself, and Irene. I think if it was black, how we talk, it'll be called Me, Myself, Personally. Me, Myself, Personally. Number 4. This was a very big movie. You might have missed it, but I missed it. But you might have seen it. It was called In the Mood for Love.
Never saw it.
No, I never saw it either. But it was a big movie in the 90s, 80s. It was a big movie. It's called In the Mood for Love. If it was black, it'd be called Is We Fucking or What? Talk to me, let me know. Is we fucking or what? All right, this is my last one. We all seen this movie, Beetlejuice.
Yes.
Beetlejuice. We all seen Beetlejuice.
Yes.
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
Right.
If it was black, you know what it'd be called?
Right.
Hunch Punch.
Jungle Juice.
That's my top 5.
Mad Dog.
Tell me how you really feel. Tell me how you really feel.
Top five. Nessa! This has been a great fucking show.
Yes.
It has.
We are on the last leg. And Breeze, guess what?
Yo.
To your point, we're great with time, sir.
I know.
Huh? We're great.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. I'm trying to stretch some shit to get Breeze activated. And Breeze, another question.
Nah, you ain't activated me. I'm good.
Another question I have for you.
What's up?
No, Vanessa, what's going on this week, dog? And women want to know.
This week, women want to know, do you guys want to be consulted about what we're going to have for dinner? Or do we just need to get in there and cook?
That's a great fucking question, Vanessa.
All right.
Because I ask every day. Now I'm getting to the point, and we're pushing 3 years in.
You should know.
I kind of just go in there and do whatever the fuck I want to do now.
No.
Can I back you up just a little bit?
Yeah, bring me back.
I don't no, like not bring you back though. Like for me, my wife doesn't necessarily say like what should we cook. That doesn't like get me. It's when she says, "What do you want for groceries?" Like, what do you want to eat next week? And I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
what I want to eat for the week. Shit, I don't know. What the fuck? That's
salmon on Monday, spaghetti Tuesday, maybe
Tuesday,
taco Wednesday. They can be changed.
I don't know. Like that one throws me because, and then she gets frustrated with me because I don't know.
Okay.
I'm like, it was the chicken's good, chicken, fish, I guess.
You'll come back and like, can you get us Slim Jims? Like, I asked.
Slim Jims? That's
like,
specific as fuck.
That's like a snack. But like food. Like she'd be like, what do you want to eat next week? Like, what do you want for groceries? And I was like, oh shit, man, I don't know. I literally don't. Because you can do Polish sausage if you wanted to. You can do baked bell peppers with the meat in it. Like you got so many options.
Make a list to put on the refrigerator so that whenever we aren't sure what to have for dinner or we've been having the same thing too many times, we could just go to our list and be like, oh shit, we haven't had.
You can do Perlo rice.
Mm-hmm.
So
what's
I don't.
That?
Rice and chicken, like baked together.
Oh, chicken and rice?
Perlo rice, yeah, but chicken and rice.
I cook too.
Good.
How frequently? What's the percentage?
That's a good question.
So I get off work before my wife. So like on days like this, like when I'm doing podcasts and something, I probably cook on Wednesdays. So whatever I cook on Wednesday gonna be left over.
So one day a week.
No, I probably I get home every day before her. So I probably cook Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or
every
what
day?
you cook yesterday?
Yeah. Spaghetti.
Well, that lasts you 2 days, or at least a night.
Might even get you to Friday.
Yeah, because she was like, I don't know what's been going on with you. You haven't been cooking lately. You've been waiting on me to get home. I'm like, yeah, shit, I definitely been wild.
I should cook more, huh?
Hey.
Like if I get, But I feel it's only right. It goes back to last week. Well, last time I was on here, we was talking about teammates. I am her teammate. I felt bad when she was like, "Damn, I come home."
Damn, Grace, you gonna fuck me up in my life.
I'm just saying. She was like, "I come home and I'm still cooking." I'm like, "Fuck you! I've been here for 4 hours,
chilling, yeah, good,
drinking Hennessy
at 6.
What's for dinner? Hurry up and get in there."
That sound like me.
But no,
and I feel bad sometimes when I do that. Not like I'm like, what's for dinner? But I was like, okay.
She went to work too.
But I gotta
recognize that.
I do try to cook more, but when I don't cook, she likes to cook too. So she knows what I like. So she don't ask me. What?
Do you like to cook?
Yeah, I like to cook.
Okay, you like to cook. Okay.
I like to see like new recipes. Like, damn, I can make that. I can make that. I can make that bed better.
That makes a difference in your whole
no
scenario.
onion powder on that bed. I'm gonna throw some onion powder in that bed.
Lemon pepper.
Yeah.
That makes a difference in your whole conversation.
Put a little curry seasoning. But yeah,
I do the primary. I think I'm the cooking and cleaning. I try to do most of that, and then he'll like fill in the cracks. So like every once in a while, when I fuck up.
He'll come back and bounce back.
Like he'll do the stuff, but I think for the most part I do the cooking and the cleaning.
Like if I ain't get off early, like if she ain't go to work, she cooking. But I get off early, I'm like, man, I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
Dog be there all day.
Huh?
DeAndre be there all day.
At home, me too. Sometimes.
Oh damn.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't like.
Well,
like.
But he'll go
we
to
ain't
the
working though. We working.
Shit. He has a conference call with his job, and then he has a conference call with his friends, and then
like I'm up early, so I get off early. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like she getting up latest, whatever. She getting our dress, whatever, going to school, and she still at work when I get out. So I'm like, I'm already here. You know, let me go ahead and just.
You could go ahead and at least cut up the onion or something.
The thing for me though, like cooking for me is a production.
You gotta have the
set up your music,
kitchen clean. All the dishes at the sink, and we start dun 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 dun. Like it's like a whole production. So it's like, and then I want the recognition for when I did it. Man, I cooked.
Thank you so much.
Come in.
Like,
oh my gosh, you cooked. Woo! Like give me that, cause I ain't cooking no goddamn baked chicken.
What's wrong with that chicken?
Ain't nothing wrong. I'm saying when I'm cooking like some shit for TikTok. Like I found a recipe on TikTok. This is that salmon pasta.
So how many times a week do you cook?
Oh, you got me right there, Vanessa.
How many times a month do you cook?
Oh,
come on, once a month.
I say once a quarter.
Get the fuck out of here, baby.
Once every other month.
Once a month. I would give myself once a month.
Oh, Jerry.
But it might be barbecue. But the thing is, like I said, it's a production.
Barbecue.
Bom 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 dum 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 dum. Bom bom. You know what I mean?
But you did it.
I did it.
Oh.
Don't
it be good.
To answer your question, we don't really give a fuck.
You don't give a damn.
So
I don't care at all. And then like I'll be scheduled to cook. Like I'll be like, okay, I'm on the calendar to cook today, and I'll be laying there, be like, okay, I'm gonna cook, and then God answers my prayers. I get a phone call. It says mother-in-law, and I pick it up, and I say hello. Then she says, meet me down the street. I cooked some chicken for y'all. Oh, thank God. Her mama's been to cook some food, and I go down there and I pick it up. So that counts. That's part of my cooking.
No, hell no.
Cause I go pick it up.
It do. It's his
damn.
I go pick it up. Not once. She's over exaggerating. She's stressed.
It's his day. So
it's my
his day.
And then my mother-in-law
Tell
called
me how you really feel.
Tell me how you really feel.
Top five.
That don't count for him. It's my mama.
She called me. She called me.
She did.
And then she probably said, call Jerry L.
She called Jerry L.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
damn.
I picked up. Shit.
We don't talk about
Bruno. No.
Go ahead.
Hey, I'm finna pull up to the show.
Go ahead.
You think so? I would love to see him.
I thought about it last week.
I would love
on some David Ruffin shit, walking through the crowd.
I'ma shout him out.
Dun, dun, dun,
and then put the microphone down real quick and run off.
Yes, Otis.
The people love that shit. Y'all see that?
You hear that?
Y'all can't do me like this. I made your asses.
Come on, man.
Man, go ahead. Let's go.
Nessa, what's your woman want to know, man? What was it again for the people in the back?
Women want to know, fellas, do you want us to ask you what you want for dinner, or do you just want us to get in there and cook?
Go make it, please.
Please go make that shit.
We don't give a fuck. Breeze!
Yo.
What's up, man?
Your boy.
Talk to them. Let them know what can they follow you for the live show.
That dude Breeze _ Please follow the Dignified Delinquents for more. Here we go. Time to go live.
Reach to your left and get that high. Reach to your left. On the other side, reach around behind that. One more time, down low. Come up real slow. You got it. There you go.
My baby made a book. Please take a look. Don't try to steal cause you ain't no crook. Buy her book by R.E. Smith. Get it for your child as a Christmas gift.
Nessa, what can they follow you on social media, dog?
Get a book, man, because I got me a book.
It's good though, right?
It's on my shelf of people I know who wrote a book. So Veronica book on that shelf, and I got one more book on that shelf. But you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at its_Ness and Ness, Facebook Ness and Ness, and I'ma see y'all on Sunday at the live show.
Kill them with the shoulders.
Kill them
hey.
Ooh, I remember that.
That shit was lit.
Kill them with the shoulders. Hey, it's your boy Jerry the Great, man. You can follow me on all platforms at Jerry the Great. If you ain't got your ticket for the live show yet, man, this after Saturday before 7. Hurry up. Go get your tickets, man. It's the Dignified Delinquents. Guess what? We out.